welcome to another The Forsaken, which is most Monday nights, pretty much every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on Madbird Streams. We have a little bit less players this evening. Dan is out. Andrew will be out for a while. And doesn't seem like Melissa's going to make it. So, and then next week we have possible new player coming, so that's exciting. So let's get right into it. We'll start with what I always start with, which is a summary from last week's episode. So adventurers with private investigator Dradea in tow decide to take a couple of gondolas to the docks of the altar. On their way, they not only learn more about their gondoliers, but about each other. Pixar reveals to Teagan that she's been seeing drow and hoods around the city, and everyone notices Zephyr acting stranger than usual. Once at the docks, they learn of a posting board in a tavern there called the Armed Pear, and notice a familiar face on the docks. Alec, Regina's brother from Bern. As most of the party catch up with him in the tavern, Juniper heads into the city in search of something, finding an open temple and an altar to the Great One. There, she opens a small bottle and speaks aloud, the only other temple attendee being a mysterious man in a hooded green cloak. Back at the tavern, the party revealed to Alec what happened with Bern, and Alec reveals to the party what happened after the crash, claiming that it's a mage's city of rubble now, encouraging them to visit when they have the chance. Upon his departure, Dradea excuses herself from the table, a bit shocked at the information the group just shared regarding their past. And that's what happened last week on The Forsaken.
Try to be honest with a new friend. Look where it gets you.
Right. So I'm starting the music, which is a little like, it fits what's going on right now. So, friends. So I think that we left off last week with, let's see here, with Juniper was just approaching the tavern again after her trip to the city, deeper into the city, and finding the altar and talking to her, to something. And she found her way back to the tavern. Just as Juniper was approaching, this music's cracking me up. Just as Juniper was approaching, Juniper, you see Dradea kind of like quickly like walking out of the Armed Pear tavern, and she kind of catches your eyes for a second, and then it just kind of like looks away and just kind of like beelines it to the right. And so she does like kind of walk about 20 feet away from you, but past you kind of towards the docks. And so Teagan, I know that you had gotten up and started following her. Are you stealthing? I mean, there's not much stealth that you can walking out of the tavern. There's not like, so you're just keeping a distance from her.
Yeah, I won't go into the 100% stealth mode until I see her stop.
Okay. There aren't that many people around the entrance of the tavern right now. So as you exit out, of course, Juniper, you can see Teagan, like just about a few minutes after, a minute or so after, maybe not even that long after Dradea leaves the tavern, and you see her kind of walk by you, eyes averted, really quickly, like not running or jogging, but just like a really fast walk. And you then kind of look back over at the tavern and see Teagan kind of step out, kind of staying back and giving some room before he kind of like starts walking.
And no sign of Jurble.
No sign of anyone else. Well, except Zephyr. Well, yeah, no sign of anyone else. Not even Zephyr. Who you left out there. He's not there.
I left him with a note. I'm going to watch Dradea. Watch Teagan if I can see him. If I can't, I'll just watch Dradea. And go check in the tavern and see if Jurble or Zephyr are there, just in case.
Okay. Sorry, I was just fixing one of the cameras here. Okay. I might have you repeat what you just said, but I'll fix now. Okay, so what were you doing? I'm sorry, Juniper.
It's okay. Watching Dradea.
Okay.
And watching Teagan if I can see him. If I can't. Just
Yeah,
her.
you can see him because, like, once he steps out of the entrance of the armed yam, once he exits out of the armed yam, I guess, there's unfortunately not anyone, like, around for him to, like, hide in a crowd or anything. It's a, you know, even though before you saw people kind of coming in and out of the armed yam here and there, like, this is a very quiet moment around the entrance of the armed yam. And so, yeah, you do see Teagan kind of step out and kind of, like, sink back a bit.
Seen
Feel free to
enough.
Scene from Emperor's New Groove.
Hesitation.
Yeah. Junie's seen enough people sneak off board ship, you know, early in the morning. To know he's probably not wanting to be followed. She's gonna women and go into the inn and look for Jurble or
The tavern?
Zephyr. Yeah, the
Okay.
tavern, excuse me. The yam, the armed yam. She will
Okay. So Teagan, once you exit out of the door, are you kind of following after her? You see her kind of walk towards the dock area.
Mhm.
Okay. So
continue
you
to
will
follow
pass.
her.
You will pass Teagan, Juniper, on your way into the tavern.
he looks pretty serious.
Yes.
No. Oh. Teagan, I'm gonna is Jurble in there? Did you
Yes,
Sure.
Jurble's still in there.
Okay. I'm just going to go into the tavern.
Okay.
And
As you step towards the tavern door, Triton kind of comes out, almost like bumping into you. Oh, excuse me, and will kind of walk around you.
I check for my wallet.
Sure, make a perception check.
Okay. It's a natural 20. That's a 25.
Okay, yeah, your wallet's still there.
Okay. Or, you know, wherever she keeps her
Yeah,
money. Just,
wherever
okay.
she keeps her money in, like, the sash that she wears for clothing.
yeah, you know, it's sweaty. Okay, so as long as it's still there, she's does Triton look like they're following Teagan? Or just exiting?
Oh no, the Triton was just exiting. Teagan will kind of nod at you as they pass by you and head away from the armed yam.
Was this one of our gondola drivers from earlier?
No, just a Triton. As I mentioned earlier, they've kind of cleared out a bit now, but you know, you remember seeing that there were quite a bit of Tritons and cats there on the docking area. So
Okay. She will resist the urge to make a rude gesture and will continue towards the tavern.
okay.
Bumping into me.
And so you go into the tavern. It seems to have well, I mean, you weren't in there before, so you don't really know. It's busy, but it's not overly crowded. Make a perception check to see if you can spot them.
Oh, goodness. This will be fun. Let's do that again. Oh, a 7.
Okay. Yeah, you look around, you see a lot of Tritons, some other races as well.
Oh, no.
It takes you probably, like, you know, because you kind of stand there and look, you'll kind of, like, step to the side and look around. It takes you probably, like, 5 minutes to locate their table.
Oh. Jurble, how can it be hard to find a bugbear in this place?
Someone, like, mistakes you for someone they know,
Oh,
you
no.
know, so it kind of, you know, catches you up for a bit, and, yeah.
Wasn't me. I no. Whatever you remember. No.
Oh, excuse me.
Third grade, Miss Nelson's class.
No.
Is that behind you?
No. Wrong color horns.
Are you on Facebook?
Yeah. Plain book.
Yeah, so I mean, the person, it's just an honest, quick mistake, but it does kind of hold you up for a minute or two.
Check for my wallet.
Make a perception check.
18, 19, 20, 22. 22.
Yeah, I'm glad you're wasting all your good rolls on these
I
perception
know,
checks to
all
notice
of
that your
them.
wallet is still there.
God, listen, I have a lot of money in here, okay?
As you take another step, a cat kind of steps by you on the floor, meowing at you as you almost step on it.
Oh, no. Have you seen Jurble? She's gonna kneel down.
And
she's already tiny.
The cat will turn around. No, who's Jurble?
Oh, right. Different plane.
If you'll excuse me, I gotta go. And we'll turn and start walking out of the tavern.
You are such a cat. Okay. Jurble!
You turn around, and as you said, it's been about 5 minutes now, and you're like, and you see Jurble, Pixrin, everyone but Zephyr and Teagan sitting at the table.
It's awfully quiet for a table with
Polo is like standing on the table, like with a book out in front of him, like a journal, like flapping through some pages.
Did I miss anything? Is there a? Are we gonna be long?
Oh, Juniper, hey.
Hey. Oh, can you? Is that good for your eyes? Can you see in here?
You'll kind of like scoot an empty glass over on top of the journal and be like, I can see fine, and like use it as like a magnifying glass.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. Sorry. I got a little embarrassed earlier, so I couldn't come in. But Dradea D's gone. In fact, I just saw her left. She just left, and then yeah. And then Teagan left. Are we leaving? Are we leaving?
Or am I here too?
Yeah, you're at the table
Alright,
still.
we're all- not yet. Sure was just has a headache.
Oh, did you start drinking, Jurble?
No, but I probably should. No. You weren't here for any of that, right?
Right. Yeah, no, I
Okay.
took a little walk. Took a little walk about. It's all right. Just gonna.
Well, let me catch up on what you missed. Okay.
Okay, hold on. I feel like we need to order drinks first. Hold on. But don't lose your spot. Don't lose your spot. Drinks. So whatever.
Okay. Yeah. So you wave down. There's a Triton will kind of come over to the table.
Yes.
Yes. Are you looking to order?
Yes.
Okay.
Please. Thank you.
Would you like? What are you looking for? We have pretty much any beverage that you'd want.
Oh gosh, trying to think of what I had at the cat cafe earlier. Something.
We have ginger tea, ginger green tea, something like a tea with a kick.
Would you like some ginger green tea?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. And she'll kind of take a step back and kind of quickly go back to the behind the counter, behind the bar to get the drinks ready. And that'll just be anyways. So, are we ready?
Well, I can
Oh.
I can tell them.
That's okay. I don't want you to have to go through that all again. Jurble, it's fine.
What?
So, Juniper, your friends. Okay. He kind of gets a little, his voice is a little bit lower, and he kind of scoots a little bit closer to you.
Junior's just gonna like lean. Is Jurble, are you sitting at a chair or a booth?
It's
or
like a
what?
booth, is what yeah.
She's just gonna, do the door lean against the booth, like just like, okay, I'm here.
So,
watching. Okay.
So, your friends crashed the city, and they were trying to save people. They saved some people, but they didn't save all the people. Then they didn't go back to the city. And then they ran into someone who was from that city who actually hired for them to find someone who might have died in the city, but they're kind of unsure. And so then once they crashed the city, they went to another city and didn't go back to the city that they crashed. And now they were having to explain themselves to this, person's, I think, cousin, and having to explain themselves to them, and and the cousin is apparently selling crystals that came out of the ground in the other plane, because he likes money. And I think the crystals have something to do with vampires. But that's my speculation, not anything that was revealed.
Of course.
Good job.
Okay.
Well done.
And then Dradea left. Because I think it was a lot for her to handle.
Yeah.
Did I get
good
everything,
job.
Jurble? Was everything covered?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. Because I took really good notes, and I have it all down here.
Oh,
and
that's great.
just gotta date it.
Make sure
and
you also
names,
make
right?
sure you also put-
Teagan, Jurble.
okay.
Do y'all have last names? Can I get your
know-
last name too?
It's Smith.
Okay. Smith, Jurble Smith.
Jurble. It's an old family name.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So, also
Your green tea
We were-
suddenly is brought to the table and sat in
Thank-
front of you
thank
with
you.
some extra cups. And
Judy's
also
just gonna-
a teapot with some extra in it.
Judy's gonna grab your tea. She's just gonna take it, and
Oh,
Jurble
would
takes-
you like some more?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Okay. And
he just takes his tea.
she'll the tri-team will go back,
She's not saying anything, just drinking his
putting a
tea.
quill behind her ear.
So, it's very complicated. There's a lot more to it. We got it all sorted out with one government. It's fine. I'll answer any questions you have in a little bit.
Oh, I left something out. Apparently, even though a lot of people died, they might be heroes now. Goes back to writing.
Okay.
So Juniper, you didn't take part in any of this, right?
Not that I can recall.
Okay.
No.
All right. Was there anyone else involved that's
Technically-
not here?
Just kind of looking at Pixaran and Caszeel, Renarius. They're all just.
They all just kind of sip tea.
All just silent,
nervously.
looking down. Jurbal's just like, oh.
Ah.
Wait, is Jurble will look for Zephyr. Is Zephyr at the bar?
No,
Yes?
Zephyr, no.
Oh.
Zephyr. Where's Zephyr?
Oh yeah, the bird. Was he there when y'all brought down the city and killed people?
No.
Okay.
Can you stop?
So he marks. You'll see like him mark out something, get some more ink.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
I
yeah.
just have one,
Yes.
maybe two questions, but one. Am I going to be arrested because I'm
No.
piling around
No.
with this group of?
No. I'm pretty sure legally we're in the clear. We were vouched for by the Erebus Empire and all that. I think, but it's not something we like to talk about.
Sure.
And
Sure.
I had to talk to Alec, the guy I met,
Mm.
You know, mainly because, you know, he was the one who hired us and we owed him some answers, and preferably it would have been kept a secret, and preferably Dradea wouldn't have known, but she was here and very interested.
You
Uh,
you told your story to Dradea?
no, I told my story to Alec, and Dradea was present.
Mm.
I wasn't
And-
wasn't our best moment, I guess.
And then she left. She left. Is-
Yes, but hopefully we'll be able to talk with her more. That's why Teagan went to go fetch her. And I'm
Poor Jurble.
debating on whether we should go after them or wait for Teagan.
Is there
To kill her?
Wait, who said that?
Caszeel.
No, we don't know that. We don't know that, Caszeel. Come on, it's.
I mean,
it's Teagan.
he chopped off the finger to that one.
Hey, shush. We've had a lot of sharing today, Caszeel.
what?
Wait,
Let's,
Wow.
wait,
Hold
he
on.
chopped off a finger?
Teagan? Oh, wow. I underestimated him.
Wow.
Wait, so wait, so
Hold on.
Whose
Make sure that's
finger
in
did-
your notes.
whose
Yeah.
finger did he chop off here?
Which
Was
one?
it one of the people in Bairn? Was it Regina?
Wait,
no.
Reginesta?
No.
Did you?
No.
You said Bairn?
It's,
Yeah.
That?
Oh, do you know Bairn?
That?
Are you from
What-
Bairn?
And no. But it is not unfamiliar to me.
Okay. So now they're traveling with someone that could be from Bairn. Oh, this is getting juicy. You know, I was
Yes,
kind of thinking
very
maybe I just think one of you needs to be a vampire. Do any of you have vampiric tendencies?
you know what?
Gonna need that drink before we answer any of those questions.
And some
I
more
had a
green
drink.
tea is brought to the
I
table.
know. This tea
And
is
I
terrible.
will
There's
take it from her hand.
Oh, okay.
Away from
Okay. All right.
this tea is terrible. There's no alcohol in it.
I don't usually put alcohol in our
doesn't-
tea. Do you want an alcoholic beverage? For me to drink?
Yes.
What do you
Two.
want?
Whatever.
They've just been having tea.
Ew. Yeah, that explains that. Gross.
Pextrin will speak up. I'll take something hard. You know, like strongest ale you got. Wow, Stephanie, that was.
Wow. Yeah, it's a bit much. Melissa, where are you?
How can you not do a southern
I
accent?
don't know. It's so hard for me. It's so hard for me.
Hopefully you got the order right.
Y'all.
I'll take the strongest one.
She means a drink, right?
Do you want? I can't. Wow, I can't. I keep going somewhere else.
Just.
Do
bring
you want
around
one
the
too?
elf.
Okay. So make it 2. Okay. I'll be back. Kind of put her quill behind her ear and head back to the behind the counter.
Well, I haven't exactly murdered an entire city.
We didn't. We were just there, and accidents happened that we were unaware of.
that's a
It was not.
catastrophe, accident. Okay. Well,
Have you ever been? You're ships. Your thing is ships, right?
yes, I ship ships.
Have you ever been?
Oh,
Have you ever been on a ship where there was a shipwreck
Oh God.
and it wasn't exactly your fault, but
Junie-
circumstances led to the shipwreck? That's
Okay, where's my drink here? It's my
anyway.
I'm
Regardless,
gonna go.
that's-
I'm gonna. Oh God! She just runs up to the bar. Mm-mm.
oh, here. Did you come up here to get your
Why
drinks?
is the bugbear told to say everything?
Because it's amazing to watch you struggle. Junie just burying herself in the bar. She's like cramming in between like two people and just.
Yeah, you'd cram in between a couple of, like a Triton and a Tiefling, and
Oh, it's perfect.
They just kind of
It's perfect.
kind of turn, you know.
Mm.
One of the Tiefling gets up and like comes back around because they were actually sitting together, so
Yeah.
you know,
No, she doesn't. She's not noticing.
kind of just
She's-
stands and talking. So you have an empty seat beside you now.
Okay.
Um,
It's just.
are you wanting your drinks here? The Triton asks.
Mhm.
Okay. Are you going to take the other one back to, do I need to take that to the table?
No. Yeah. Yeah. It's Pixman's tiefling.
Okay. All right. Here's yours. So let us know if you need anything else. And she'll kind of walk around, kind of give you a look, and head back to the table to take Pixman's drink to her.
Jurble just looking at it.
So how do you spell Baron? Is it Baron or
I am.
Barin?
There's a silent H. And
It's
Jurble
all
will,
silent
like
now.
slide out of the can Jurble slide out of the booth, or is it an awkward thing where like Caszeel on one side, Pictures on the
No,
other?
I imagined you at the end, so you can slide out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Caszeel, you're a bard, tell Polo in rhythm or something.
Oh,
No,
right. Yeah, it's and you'll hear Caszeel spell out it's Baryn. But yeah, no, spell out the city and Jurble, where are you going? You'll see Juniper as you get up, sitting kind of like hovered, kind of like, over at the bar.
She's
Very.
Jurble will refill his tea before he like leaves and just down it. Just don't touch my tea. then I'll just-
Do you need something, Jurble? Do you need any help?
No, just wait here for Teagan.
Okay.
Where
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go make sure Junie's okay. And also, if you can find Zephyr, I don't.
Oh, that
I don't-
stupid bird. I'll go and look for him now.
Okay.
And Pixie will just kind of like, push her, kind of edge your way around Caszeel. Oh, excuse me, Caszeel. And we'll head out the door. Kind
Thank
of
you.
looking around before she heads out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just kind of slowly go up to the bar next to Junie.
Yeah, there's a seat right beside of her.
Hey.
just gonna put her drink on the seat next to her. It's taken.
Right. Okay. If you want space, I'll give you space. I obviously hit a nerve, and I didn't mean to, but it's been a stressful, you know.
Make a perception check,
stressful night.
Juniper.
Oh. Oh boy. All right.
Nope.
Let's see.
Is this something I don't perceive
Where's
about myself?
my wallet? 11.
You realize it's not Jurble
Okay.
at all. Wait, what?
Wait. Wait, what?
Juniper,
11.
you'll notice some sweat on his brow from kind of, glistening in his hair a bit,
Nope.
as he's been sweating this whole situation.
It's
gonna-
a glad condition.
She will notice that and remove her drink from the chair.
Thank you. I'll sit down.
You no, it's okay. Someday
I don't-
later we can talk about the ship thing.
Alright. Yeah.
I'm not-
I don't like talking, and yet I talk a bunch. Yeah. I wish you were here when I first told it to Alec and everything. I'm sorry he had to get it from Polo.
From a mouse, an author
Yeah.
mouse, so somehow even worse.
Yeah. If you have any questions, but just to the main points, just we were hired by the guy we met here. We ran into at the docks.
And
We were
No.
asked to find her sister. Lots of stuff happened in between. Eventually, we got to where we thought she was being held and barren. We're pretty dang sure we found evidence of her death. And anyways, in that same place, we rescued some other mages, which resulted in the,
mhm.
you know,
Uh,
so, and we just barely managed to escape. But then I wanted to go back, but then things happened,
Mm.
and things happened, and then things happened, and then I got poisoned, and then I had a lot of weird dreams. I don't know exactly what happened during that part, but
oh. Okay.
But
okay.
and then now we're here.
Mhm.
Yeah. It. We don't know
Juni's
what the hell we're
she's just-
doing.
You're just kind of smiling into a drink at this point. And so I really just wanted to hear you tell the story again.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've never sunk a ship the size of a city like Baron, but I'm not exactly a sailor anymore, for reasons beyond my control. And but if I thought about that every day, I wouldn't have any fun. So since I met you, no one's died. You rescued furbolgs from under rubble and water, and we rescued dandelions, and we're rescuing that bird every day that he is alive with us. I don't know. I actually
At
don't.
the mention of the bird, we'll look back to see if Chris had any luck.
Yeah, you
Is
don't
that
see
no
Pixar
Zephyr?
or Zephyr.
So
That bird's probably gonna be the death of us.
probably, yeah. Kenku. We didn't hire Kenku crew because you just, it's just so frustrating.
It was a
No,
little better before he found a cursed sword that taught him.
Oh, is that what those are? Oh,
Yeah, don't touch the swords.
I mean, I'm not in the habit of touching swords. Well, it just drinks or drink. Ah. Okay. Well, I'm sure that your version was probably the better one to go than the I'm sure that the mouse embellished, or I know they're basically a bard, storytellers. I'm sure that there's a lot more to it than what I heard.
Yeah.
And you're not a terrible bugbear. I mean, look at you.
I mean, you obviously haven't met a lot of bugbears. Compared to bugbear standards. I mean,
Got a little. She just like wipes his sweat away. No, it's okay.
there's a whole lot more to everything, and if you want to know, we'll let you know. But I don't think a semi-crowded tavern. Well, I don't think the tavern was probably the best place for the original story.
I don't think that was the best choice either.
But yeah, about Dradea, I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh wait,
Because
I thought Teagan was just following her,
hopefully,
but
But,
he also cut off someone's finger.
there's a
Is he-
lot we still don't know about Teagan.
Yeah, is there anything else that you
Um,
haven't told me? Should we be worried?
I mean, we met
I,
his
mean, I liked her, but
father and his sister. They seemed okay. That was right after I got better from my
poison.
poison thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think she might have tried to sell us out for money.
What?
I don't know.
You all have the worst family.
You don't know the half of it, sister.
She'll just the next tavern we can get to that. I think I've had enough stories for one day. I mean, should we? Okay. I mean, we're all new to the city. Is it a good idea for us to be splitting up?
Probably not, but that's what we do. We
Is he a?
don't know what we're doing.
Well, we know this. Is he a danger to her, or is she a danger to him? Oh no!
Probably-
Oh God! Hold on.
Probably both.
She's just gonna like drink about half her drink. I saw someone in a green cloak with black hair. I forgot. The person that she's looking for. Shite.
Well, it wasn't Teagan, was it?
No. I mean, I didn't get a good enough look. Did I? I didn't. No, their face. I don't think it was Teagan. I mean,
Well, when did you see this person?
when I went for a walk earlier.
When
Yes,
I was here.
the first time
Okay,
you told your story.
Teagan was here with us.
Okay, so couldn't probably have been him.
So
You saw him the whole time.
Okay, good.
But I
where
did see them. I meant to tell Dradea. I can't remember her name. Sorry,
Dradea.
Dradea. D. We should go find her and tell her. She probably wants to know that.
Yeah,
But it might be too late now.
I don't know. The way she ran out of here after she heard our little tale
Yeah.
had us concerned
Oh,
because there
Oh.
are
wait.
people on this plane we'd rather not draw attention to us,
Or
which
anyone
I think
from...
we've kind of spectacularly failed at.
Mm.
But
Sure. What if she's from Baron? I mean, maybe, did you ask her?
no, But has she been very forthcoming anytime we've asked her anything?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, no, not.
Oh. I mean, if
I
I mean, I was planning on, waiting a little bit longer to see if,
can finish her drink.
Teagan can come back, or, if you want to go. I don't know, Teagan seems to work pretty good alone a lot of times, I think. I don't know, he always sneaks up behind us. I never know when he's on his own, to be perfectly honest.
I spent far too much time lately being all by myself. Blackberry, and she just kind of pokes at Squirrel. I'm not. I mean, I don't think we should be alone in such a weird place. And I've been in a lot of weird places. This place doesn't. I mean, you're being. Yeah, I don't know that I trust that other fawn. I mean, she doesn't like me. How reliable can she be? And I think that if she ran out of here after your story, which would startle most people, I mean, you were presumably off the hook for your crimes, but maybe not personally. I think that you should find out why she left.
Yeah.
And make sure, that. Well, we need to tell her that we saw the person she was looking for. Or at least I can tell her where I saw them last. That seems fair. And then if we have to cut our ties, I mean, I'll be sad to see her go, but not that sad.
All right, let's let's go see if we can track him down.
I hope you're better at tracking than I am. I almost got turned around in this city.
But I have my days, and then I don't have my days.
Clearly.
I think maybe we should have Caszeel and Renarius, sit with Polo for a bit. Yeah, hopefully they're not too far, Maybe we'll find the missing mice. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure that Polo would be happy to learn more about vampires anyways. I'm sure Caszeel has something that he can share. Long enough to keep that mouse distracted. You didn't give her...
can share a lot. Also, if you ever meet someone named Ingot, just don't.
Ingot.
Okay. Get up for the boy.
Junia's gonna take a she's got a little black book somewhere in here. Hold on. And she's just gonna write down something and put it back. Okay. Ingot. She just kind of glances at the list first, flips a page, flips another page, flip. Okay. Puts it back.
Jurble will kind of go over to the table with Caszeel and Renarius and Polo, and I'll sit down. How much gold would tea and whatever cost?
For as much tea as y'all have had, I would say it's just like a gold.
Okay. Jurble will put down 2 gold on the table.
Okay.
You guys can
Hey.
stay. We're gonna go follow.
Are you sure you don't want us to come with you?
We're good. Polo might have more questions.
I think I'm good here. I'll keep Polo company.
All right.
I'll be fine.
Junie will.
Renarius, remember to tell him about the vampires we fought at Fairweather.
What? It's okay, Renarius. I got this. So there were these vampires, and yeah.
There we go.
Wow. Just to make sure before they leave, Junie's gonna give 2 gold to the waitress and just say, send drinks to that table until that runs out too.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Have a good one. You kind of a cockeyed smile, and we'll go get some drinks ready.
Just limps out the door.
Very pretty, very, greenish hair, kind of a little bit past the shoulders.
Just hits the
Green
door frame on her
eyes.
way out. It's
Yeah.
no big deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Had some, like,
Okay.
half of it tucked behind her ear, side part.
She's following a sweaty bugbear. Damn it.
All right, so as the two of you head out the door, Teagan. So,
Yes.
friend, you were, I said you saw Dradea kind of go directly past Juniper towards the docks. Juniper came in past you, and what would you like to do?
I'm going to tail her until
Okay.
she stops, if she stops.
Okay. Make a stealth check against, like, her.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah. You tell her it's keeping that distance. A few people, since it's not that crowded this time, a few people pass, will kind of like pass by in between you here and there. You'll see some Tritons kind of talking, a couple of Tritons talking, on one of the, because it's a bunch of smaller docks kind of leading out to these several gondolas that have been parked here for a break. And there are a couple of like a little bit larger ships, but not like big ships. You'll also, kind of like have to kind of step around some cats here and there, who will kind of look at you like, watch where you're going. And yeah, you tail Dradea, and she will kind of go out to a small dock that doesn't have, or that has a gondola, but doesn't have anyone like there manning it or anyone around that small area. So she'll kind of like weave around a couple of the smaller docks and kind of go out to this, go out on this smaller dock that has the gondola kind of parked there, and we'll just kind of stop there at the end of the dock. For a moment, you're like, "What is she going to jump in?" But it seems like that she has a something held in her hand up to her mouth, kind of like this.
I will,
Close are you getting?
if she has the sending stone out,
Well, she has
I'm gonna-
something in her hand.
all right, I am going to walk right up to her and look her right in the eye. You don't mind?
Well, she's facing away from. She's
All right, I'll
she's
tap
standing
her on the
this small
shoulder.
Dock. Okay. So
I'll
as
tap her on the
you
shoulder.
approach, you hear her. You hear her. Okay. Yeah. Saying something about Bairn. So, you didn't know these, and they crashed Bairn? I can give you their names if you think it's important. And then about that time, you will be tapping her on the shoulder.
Right.
Oh, oh, and she'll just kind of like pass it from one hand to the other and put it into a pocket.
No, go
hi.
on. I'm intently interested to see what you have to say. Not
I
to me, to the
bet
person
you
you're
are.
talking to.
Right. I was just seeing if they knew you. They know people, where they're from.
I heard you mention Baron.
Yeah, that's the story that I just heard y'all talking about. I was
Well-
just seeing if it was familiar with the person that I'm working for.
And who would that be, by the way?
And why? What if they don't want their name told? Why would I tell you?
Well, that's certainly up to you whether you tell us or not, but that would lean heavily into whether you...
Look, she's not going to mean you any harm. She's just wanting some information. I didn't know if it had anything to do with the person I'm looking for, so I thought, hey, just give extra information can't be bad, right? Baron's pretty close to where my client is located.
Come
So I
on,
thought,
we're halfway.
hey.
We're halfway there. I mean, I already know now that's a she.
There's a lot of she's in the material plane,
that lives
Teagan.
close to Baron.
Yeah, there are several cities close to Baron, Teagan. Burlesque. Even Zelfir is close to it.
You do realize that was a private conversation we were having back at the tavern.
Yeah, that you had while I was sitting there.
Indeed. And, with
if
with
you're
a
trying
certain
to keep
level
things
of trust.
secret, Teagan, maybe you shouldn't be telling them while strangers are sitting at the table. Let this be a lesson. She'll put a hand on your shoulder. Let this be a lesson to you. That you don't talk about things like that if you don't want other people to hear them when you have someone that you don't want to hear them at the table. You could have asked me to leave, but you didn't. So now I know. What are you going to do?
Well, look at it this way. You can come back and sort of explain what you're doing to the rest of our group.
They know I'm a private investigator. Everyone knows I'm a private investigator. That I'm finding this guy with the green cloak. That I have someone who hired me to do so. What do I have to explain? That I was
we
just...
were perfectly willing to help you with that, but I don't think we're going to be willing to help you with that anymore.
What do you think I'm doing, Teagan?
Well, we'd like to know.
I'm trying to find this person.
And if it's so, nothing wrong with that. So, who's?
So let me
hiring
get
you to
this
look for
straight,
person?
Teagan. Let's clear the air here, okay?
Sure.
So say you knew someone who lived close to a city, and you were sitting at a table and you overheard a conversation about something wild about this city. You wouldn't mention it to them in a letter or mention it to them the next time that you saw them? That's what I was doing, except it was with a sending stone. And I just needed time to process. I left because I needed time to process. I just heard that a city, and her voice is getting a little bit loud right now, that a city was brought down and people died. I could have known some of those people. My client could know some of those people.
You left because you didn't want us to hear this conversation.
I left because I needed to process.
No.
Yes.
You had all the time in the world to process in a tavern.
Sitting there looking with people talking. Some people need quiet time to process, Teagan. Some people need some meditation time.
No. It's an insight check, but I know it's all
Sure,
bullshit.
go ahead.
9.
I will
9?
give you my inspiration die.
It's
I will give you my inspiration die.
All right, what's an inspiration die these days?
That's I
Is
think
it
which
D8?
I think it's a I
D6?
think it's a D I think it's a D8. Yeah, D8.
Okay.
With their level.
7. So that brings it up to a 16.
Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, it's probably clear to you that that wasn't the only reason.
Right.
But from looking at her face, you can tell that even though, yes, she's hiding talking to this person, she's also a little bit kind of shocked.
Listen. You can either have our help in finding this person with the green cloak.
Sure.
And obviously we're a group of people who have a lot of information.
Sure.
Or we can just shut you out and turn you away. And you'll be on your own.
Like I usually
Trust
am.
it. Well, it's up to you. But trust has to be earned. So, I mean, I don't see the harm in you in telling us who you're working for. If it's all as you say. We can help each other. Just they don't have to be so secretive about it.
And you would have noticed her kind of like, as you were speaking to her, kind of like stop and just kind of like look off to the side. And like she was listening to something, but not you. And she kind of like looks, you know, has this kind of weird kind of processing look on her face. Okay, yeah. Sure. What is it you want to know?
Who you're working for?
Well, it's someone in Bornheim. I haven't gotten the clear to give you her name, but she seemed like she was familiar with this whole thing. So...
All right, inside check. Do we remember meeting her?
Remember meeting Dradea?
No.
Pipeline, nosebleeds, started
You know who
now.
we're talking
You can't
about.
do an insight check for that? Like, what do you mean?
No. Do I remember, because of the timey-wimey stuff, that we went to Bornheim and met with, I'm trying to struggle.
Queen Ansem.
Thank you,
Ansem.
Queen Ansem.
Oh, you're talking about Queen Ansem. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't mention Bornheim, but then be surprised we were talking about Queen Ansem.
So, I think I've explained it before. You do remember meeting Queen Anselm, but her husband was still alive, and she was pregnant. Her husband was still alive. Bornheim was doing okay. It wasn't the disaster that you remember from that you experienced the first time. So it was, I mean, they were, of course, because the city, you know, because the whole thing, like, you know, the castle had tried to take off and it landed, or it fell back down. So they did have some rubble to clean up and everything, but the king survived in this one, and the king survived, and they were kind of rebuilding as a community, like as a town. Like, they were doing okay. Of course,
Right.
the last thing you remember is that the bugbears were attacking.
Right. I'm going. All right, since I remember all that, okay, I'm going to lean to where she sort of pawned off the sending stone in the other hand.
Yeah, she put it in her pocket. She, like, changed hands and put it in her pocket.
I'm going to lean into her and talk into her pocket and say, "Hello, Queen. It's
Hi.
Teagan.
I'm sorry. What?
You left the sending stone open. You were talking to her.
You can only. I've already sent my message to her. Like, you
Well,
can't.
somebody was talking to you just now.
Right, but I can't use it again until tomorrow.
Regardless, we've met the Queen.
Queen Anselm, Lady Anselm.
Yeah, that's who you're
Okay,
working
yeah,
for. Inside check.
I don't think.
Yeah, you can insight check her, sure. Oh, Teagan, no.
Well,
I killed the queen.
I can't think of a more important female in.
What did
Bornheim.
you roll?
A
Teagan?
9.
A 9. I mean, her
I got a
laughter seems
+5. I rolled 2
genuine.
4s.
What? There are other people that live in Bornheim, Teagan, than the Queen.
I can't think of anybody else more important.
Well, I didn't say. I mean, they're important, sure. I mean, I like them, but like, they're not. I'm not working for royalty.
Well, if they're not that important, you can surely tell us who they are.
No, because they hired me to do a job, Teagan.
And that job involves finding somebody with a dark green cloak and dark
Yeah.
hair.
Exactly.
It's not, doesn't have anything to do with, how you get that information or how you find that person. So if we can help, we'll help. But I'm sorry, we're going to have to know who it is before we help.
Well, I probably won't know until tomorrow. I have to ask them again.
Oh, you have to ask them who they are tomorrow?
I have to ask them that it's okay to tell you, Teagan. I can't just be giving out names. I have to get an okay. Surely you respect that if you've ever worked any job in your life. I'm not just... Listen, I've done this for a long time, okay?
Oh, really?
I've been a private investigator for quite a while now. Yes, Teagan, really. And I can't just... You don't just give out your clients' names without them saying, yes, you can give out my name. I've been expressly told to hide their identity. And yet, here you are just expecting me just to give you their name because you ask. I have to get their permission, and I can't do that until tomorrow because I've already sent the message. I don't have another sending stone to them. So you're just gonna have to wait. I'm sorry. Can you do that? She says with a little like stomp of her hoof foot. I mean, if not, I can just go back to the Cute Lord's Inn and just chill out, I guess, until tomorrow.
I mean, your value would... Well, never mind. Obviously, you don't have anything to do with that trust, so...
I don't... What? I'm sorry? I just met y'all yesterday, Teagan. Last night.
You've been...
Less than 24 hours, Teagan.
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen. I guess, you know, it doesn't seem like I'm wanted in this party today until I can give you information. So I'll head on back to my room at the Cute Lord's Inn, and I guess I'll find you tomorrow morning. Are y'all staying at the Cute Lord's Inn again tonight?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay, fine.
Hey, why don't you give me a sending stone? You seem to have a lot of them.
They're all 2 other people. Past clients, other clients, people I know. I don't have any that aren't marked. If you want to buy a sending stone and share one with me, then sure. We can share a sending stone.
Well, I don't like to make a decision unilaterally, so why don't we all go back to the tavern?
Oh, you're going to allow me to be in the company of your group? Even if I'm not telling you the information until tomorrow?
Sure, they'll all know what you were doing, so...
Fine. Sounds
it's
great.
up to them.
If I get too much attitude, I'm going back to my room. I can't... I have a job to do. I have a person to look for.
And you can get help doing it.
I still can't get you the information until tomorrow, Teagan. And maybe not even then, if she doesn't want me to tell you her name.
Well, we'll talk with the others.
Okay, fine. Let's go and talk to the others. And she'll just kind of start walking towards the tavern.
All right, I'll let her go first.
Okay. Little bit of a huff in her step.
Well, don't get... Learn how to do it more stealthily then. Teagan will think to himself.
Alright.
Don't be so friggin' obvious. Anyway.
So I would say as y'all are heading towards the tavern, I would say around that time would be Jurble and Juniper would be exiting out of the tavern. Oh, hey.
That was easy.
Wow.
We were coming to look for y'all. Glad to see you're okay. Can I read the room?
I mean, I would assume so. Yes. Definitely, there's a lot of like sarcasm on Dradea's face. Just kind of standing there crossing her arms.
Juni's.
Right.
Dradea here was having a gossip fest with her, whoever
I
hired
was
her.
letting
who
them
she
know
developed.
information, Teagan.
She was
Yes,
telling all about us.
the
basically.
person that I'm working for, I knew they lived close to Baron, so I was telling them, like, hey, do you know this story? They replied back, yes, they do.
They knew the truth?
Well, they knew about Baron falling, sure, and they knew that they were kind of up to kind of no good. So something
But
about mages.
specifically, they knew that it wasn't an accident.
Well, no, they knew that
Was an
there was
accident.
something up with. They knew there was something up with Baron and the floating part of the city. They knew that there was something
up.
weird
Can we-
with mages up
let's
there.
Can we
Step
get out
away
of the
from-
doorway,
And
please?
a couple
Yes.
people, like, one person, like,
We'll go-
passes by you and, like, squeezes through the door, kind of, like, giving you a weird look.
Juni's just gonna-
away from, just we don't want to bother any more bar patrons. We don't. Polo has enough to write about. Let's just go over here.
Juni's gonna check and see if she can see if Dradea. She has all her fingers still. Is it counts for her?
Oh, well, she has her arms crossed, so you do count, like, 4, but, like, you know.
Okay. Just to look at Teagan.
But I mean,
But I thought only you all knew the.
I mean,
I mean, this was the first time you told the story, right?
I mean,
Oh, we've told it to the authorities.
Okay.
yeah, but and I mean, it's. I mean, it was. I mean, it's not like Baron falling was a secret. Everybody knew it fell,
Hmm.
for the most part. But
Yeah, it was a pretty
okay,
big thing.
But okay, but are we? What am I asking? Are we good? Are we good?
I don't
Well,
know,
I told
Teagan,
her-
are we good?
Well, we know who you're working for, so we can help you find who you're looking
And I
for.
told Teagan I can't let him know until I ask them tomorrow with the sending stone if I can say their name.
Oh. So I guess you don't want to know that we've seen your person then.
Oh, you saw the person? Where'd you see it? Was it in the tavern?
Well,
Was it over here?
I'm sure that information will be forthcoming as long as your information is forthcoming.
Yeah, it seems like a fair trade.
I can't wait until tomorrow to get this information. Are you kidding me?
Well,
They'll be gone. They'll be
Tell you
out of
who
the
you're working
city.
for. Then just tell us who you're working for.
I can't until I ask them, Teagan. How
Well,
many
that's-
times do I have to tell you this? Have none
That's
of
your
you
dilemma.
worked in the private sector? Do none of you know
I mean-
secrecy?
Well, technically, we did work for the private sector once, and you've heard the story of how that went.
That was how.
But okay, well, I mean, what if we guess who you're working for?
I played this
Then
game.
you're not telling us, and likewise, maybe you can then ask where we may have seen your person. It's just, we ask a question, you give an answer.
Okay, I can do that, yes. If you guess, I will let you know.
I'll say
If it's
I'll
the
say
right
it,
one.
Well, it's not Queen Ansem. I already tried that.
No, it's not the queen.
What? Wait, what? Why would it?
It's a she. I know it's a she, and it's somewhere near Baron, so I was thinking maybe Bornheim.
Junie's gonna get out the map that she
Is
has.
when Jurble says Bornheim, is there a change to Dradea's face?
No.
No. Okay. So, well, okay. Well, it's not a whole lot of people we met in Bornheim. What about that artificer?
Oh, the one that helped us.
Fairweather.
You know, but I'm not going to
Who
say what we helped with because, you know,
Well,
Oh.
just-
no.
I mean,
Chatty Cathy here is with us. So.
but we
God.
we
She
helped
just-
her, and she went back home, and she was from Bornheim, right?
I believe
That's
so.
where her family was.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Is it Wineda, the artificer? Yes. Are
I'll
What?
just point at Jurble.
you
Bingo.
giving?
What?
Are you giving?
What?
Dradea's gonna like take a hold of like your like reach up for your shoulder, Jurble, and like kind of like pull you. Have you ever considered being like a private investigator as well? Because you seem pretty good at like recognizing things and hitting. How did you know that? How did you? Wait. Who are you? Starts like looking around everyone. You all knew before I told you. You knew it was.
What?
You knew it was her.
So it is.
Oh
her.
no. Oh no.
So. Well,
Oh no. No. She starts backing up.
well, wait. No, that's. I mean, we're fine. We're friends with it. We're cool.
Who are you working for now?
Well,
It's kind of a loaded question.
we're working for a lot.
I'm not working for
I mean,
anyone.
technically, I forget how.
You knew where the green hooded guy was because you're working for him, right?
I don't know where the
that
green
I can
hooded.
assure you.
No,
we're not.
I mean, the reason we were so scared was because we thought you were talking about Teagan, because Teagan's in a green hood.
It says
but-
hello. He shows his cloak.
So you're
Yeah.
working for a lot of people, like
Wait,
a
hold
big,
on.
like a big building of people here
No.
in Dimglimt. Oh,
No,
oh
we're
no,
not.
no.
We just
I
got,
Well, I don't know.
Dradea, calm.
Takes another
calm
step
down,
back.
Calm down.
And
calm down.
don't tell her to calm down.
There's
Don't
only
tell her.
Okay.
one way that you would know that quickly who I was working for is if you already knew. You knew I was here. You are planning to kill me. You want the information
Believe
that
me.
I have.
What? We don't even know what you know.
I had you up against a dock
We were
alone.
we were.
If I wanted you dead, you would have been dead.
That's not the best thing to say right
This
now
is-
from a
this is
bugbear's perspective.
Well, I don't know. I don't
Um,
really know anything. It's what you all know. You all know everything.
Trust me, Dradea. Trust me. We don't know a lot.
Make a persuasion check, Jurble.
Poor Jurble.
Oh, come on. Negative. Oh gosh.
Do you have a negative on your persuasion?
Yes.
Oh no.
9.
Charisma is not his highest his highest score.
I have
Her
a
face has no charisma. Great.
I'm a bugbear.
Same thing happened in Stormfall for a long time, so
No.
it just happens
Oh,
that
God.
way.
Yeah, runs into a bad spot.
Let's make the bugbear the face.
Can
Okay.
Well, if that won't convince you, then we have somebody who can contact Wineda for us.
We do.
Caszeel. Caszeel can cast sending.
all right.
But I mean,
And he's met Wineda.
that's true. That's true. But how is she gonna verify that? She's not gonna believe us.
Well, she knows Cazeel's voice. She knows it's Caszeel casting
No,
sending.
no, not Wineda.
But it could be anyone that you're
Dradea's-
talking to.
Dradea's not gonna believe we're actually contacting her.
I can't hear. I
So-
think with the spell message, I can't hear their voice. You could be talking to anyone.
Okay.
What?
What could I? Okay.
Who is the man in the green cloak?
No idea.
I don't know. I didn't see him.
We had no
Insight
idea about
check.
him. Yeah. Go ahead.
What do I roll?
Make it.
Do I have to make another persuasion check?
Yeah,
or
make
tell the
another
truth?
persuasion check.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Why?
Can I get an advantage? Because I'm just so.
Yeah, you can get advantage.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you.
Poor crying bugbear.
Advantage. I took off the glasses. Okay. Oh.
Uh-oh. All bets are off.
Okay. 12, but the other one would have been a 3.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
with a plus.
Wow.
That was with the advantage. I didn't get a plus. It was -1. I rolled a 13 and a 4, so 12.
Wait. She looks at you, Juniper. You said you saw the guy with the green cloak. Do you know who he is?
No.
Insight check.
Oh.
Make a
I can-
persuasion check,
Oh,
Juniper.
I can do this.
It's in my head canon that Dradea is actually saying inside check in the world.
Insight
Uh,
check.
18.
Inside check.
I do not have a negative.
That would be very Dradea of her. So sure.
Yeah.
We'll say that she's saying it out loud.
She's gonna put her hat on as she does this.
So what did you get?
She's-
Juniper?
18.
Oh yeah, she put her hat on like going out to the docks. It's already on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually,
That's-
fair's fair. You gave us information, right? We've all decided we know who this person
mean-
is.
Her ears are kind of
Yes.
like twitching.
Yeah. So now,
Yeah,
fair's fair. We give you the information that we had, right? This is
Yeah,
how this works.
right.
This is a fair exchange.
Right, that's what we agreed to.
Okay. So Junie's gonna put her hand on Dradea's shoulder like she keeps doing to everyone else. And look her right in the eyes. Stop a nosebleed. The temple. It was the temple, the open air temple. Specifically, the temple of the old one.
The great
Great
one.
one.
The great one. There were a lot of little tiny glass vials. You can't miss it. About 100 of them. I saw them in passing. I didn't have time to count.
We have to go. We have to go and see if he's still there.
Sure.
Come on.
Sure.
She's going to grab Juniper's hand. Are the rest of you coming too?
Yeah, I guess so.
Come on, let's go. And
We should
she's
go.
already
I'll-
started walking like pulling you behind
I'll-
her, Juniper.
I'm just gonna go tell the group we're going. Okay, I'll catch up, and I'll just quickly
Okay.
duck in, tell them, we're doing a thing. Stay here, drink some beer. Renarius, don't get too crazy.
This is the one you worry about. Wow. Junie, does
Also,
she have
is-
time to look at Teagan as she's being hauled away?
Yeah,
Also-
I'll see that and I'll follow
Real,
up Juniper.
real quick before I leave tavern. Did Pixtron sit back down with the table, or is Pixtron just off, still searching for Zephyr?
Pixtron and Zephyr, make a perception check, Jurble.
Okay. Ooh, dirty 20.
Nowhere to be found. You don't see them. Outside or inside the tavern.
One problem at a time. It'll start running after Teagan. And
Okay.
Say all problems at the time in this group. My goodness.
Yeah. All right. So
Junie is offering 0 resistance, just for the record.
As-
She is running along.
Quick question:
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take to get to the temple from where we're standing or walking as we're walking?
Well, I mean, you wouldn't know because you haven't walked that way before. So, I mean, she'll take you on a couple of like bends and curves and stuff. But as she does that, I'm gonna go ahead and give ourselves our bio break, and then when we come back, we can continue on. So for those watching, we take a 10-minute bio break. So stay tuned. Stop. Go and do what you need to do. Come back in 10 minutes, and we'll be rearing to go. So see you in just a bit. Be right back.
Woo!
There we go. Okay.
Is that our elevator
Mics are
music?
hot.
All right. Yay! Are we going to talk about something better than crackers this time?
was that our
That's
topic of conversation last week? Was
Yes,
crackers?
specifically like the food item, not yeah.
Right. Yeah. Not
What, Mike?
not
What
us.
other would you be talking
Not
about?
us.
Hot Mike is hot, and we got
Oh, no,
raiders,
Raiders right as we get up.
Wars.
gods of gods
Oh.
and men. Thank you for raiding.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
I took a quick break.
You
But we
hear
appreciate
strange
you.
conversations during a break.
Juniper goes
You.
and takes care of her nosebleed.
I know, excuse me. Oh god, I really got to get these taken care
While
of.
everyone
Ugh.
else in the party is having nosebleeds for different. Because we're talking about Fordheim and Wineda and time travel. Crap.
Yeah, what? Okay,
Okay,
that-
real quick.
What?
Real
What?
quick.
Okay.
Real quick. We don't. In the new timeline,
Yeah.
we never ran into Wineda in Echo. Is that correct?
I think so, yes. I told you at one point, but I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure that because that was like, because that means the last time we saw her was when we left her in Fordheim after Fairweather.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
what I just. Okay, we're
Yeah.
good. We're good. We're good. Timey wimey, wibbly wobbly stuff. Okay.
How did I miss? Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, you went to Echo, but you didn't run into her, and you didn't run into Jurheim, which I think he's already taken his earphones off, so I'm talking to myself. Okay, cool.
Bleh. Oh god, every time Jonathan drinks, I see that horrifying background to come through
I
his
know.
Mountain Dew
Yeah,
bottle.
it's terrifying. It's really terrifying. It's like what I fear the most to see in my nightmares is like when I look out in the woods
God.
and there's this little man with a spear or an axe just like looking around the tree at me with that high forehead. Yeah,
God.
Who is that?
it's some kind of
Ow.
gnome thing. I don't remember. For those in chat, we're talking about Jonathan's video background, his Zoom background. Oh, I need to go get some more water, I think.
Oh god. Okay.
You okay? Don't die, Michelle. Please.
This is not how I'm supposed to go.
Oh.
Ow. Ow. God. I just want to see the Teagan and murder show. Okay, like I'm just waiting for him to.
She could have ended up at the bottom of the canal,
Oh man, I think
We're
all of us
all
wanted
all alone on a dock
to. Yeah.
with her
what do you-
back to the ocean,
Yeah.
to the canal.
Yeah.
Secrets. What a drama llama. She's like, ooh, juicy secrets. Let me go make a phone call. We've stabbed people for less, woman. Probably. Some of us.
Listen.
Apparently.
Oh, Teagan has.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I hear.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay, be right back.
Okay. Oh yeah. How many minutes? We got a couple minutes. Okay. Yeah. Hot mics are hot. Michelle's not going to fill the silence void. I'm going to go take my break. Okay. Make sure Spokane hasn't burned down. Oh yeah, Steph, I can't, did you send a Spotify link, or
No, because my phone's across the room.
did you throw it?
No,
throw it,
it's
did you?
charging. It's hooked up because I have the Zoom call, the Zoom thing going on it, just in case Melissa was going to join. But she's not probably now. But now, if I take it down, I have to rearrange the videos. So yeah.
What is the last? Got the last.
What?
Got a headache?
Yeah, just like it.
No. Yeah, talking to Teagan will do that.
Oh man.
My background is of the woodsman from the tale of Little Red Riding Hood.
It's
It's
terrifying.
from a diorama.
It's terrifying.
The creepiest backlit diorama in a cave in Tennessee called Fairy Tale Caverns.
That sounds
Nightmare
terrifying.
fuel.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that guy, he's the hero of the story.
Oh,
Hate to see what
Fairy
the evil
Tale
Wicked Witch looks
Caverns.
like.
Fairy Tale Caverns. Okay. All right. Yep. Seems
Rock City.
seems pretty oof. Yeah. Yeah.
And thank you, Bear.
Yes, thank you for the resubscribe, Bear. Oh, Michelle, so Justice did catch a mouse last night.
Oh no.
Yeah, he had been, like, Frank, he had been chasing after something, like, for the past 2 nights. Like,
Oh yeah.
the night before, pretty much kept my dad, my parents, like, my dad especially awake with, like, meowing in the hallway. And going after, like, he just kept, like, running back and forth, like, chasing something under doorways in the hall. And he was trying to get into a closet he can't get into because there's a plant in there that's possibly poisonous to pets. So, like, he was trying to get into the closet. And that, of course, was making noise. And then because he couldn't get into it, he was meowing. And then he just kind of laid in front of the... Actually, I think it started 2 nights ago. Like, 3 nights ago? Because, like, there was one night where he kept them up. Then the next night, he just camped out, like, there in the hallway. Like, he slept in the hallway all night, just watching the doors. Well, that was last night, so it was the past 2 nights. But I guess sometime during the night, it was a mouse.
Well, your guess was correct.
Yeah. I mean,
Better he found it than should
yeah,
have.
he was chasing it.
Like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah.
Turning his teeth as a cat.
Yep.
I guess so. I guess so.
Little field now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just little ones.
Well, I mean, the sadder he gets thrown in the truck with those squirrels, right? So,
Yeah. Right. Right.
yeah, I think he got the better part of that deal.
Yeah, I don't think my
What did
cat.
we do?
I don't know if he ever caught a mouse, or if he did catch a mouse. I don't think he brought it to our doorstep, but he caught a lot of moles, shrews. One time, I think he did actually get a squirrel, which is impressive because
Yeah.
and then one time during the summer, we had our like back door open because it was nice and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I was playing in the backyard, and I saw him have something in his mouth, and I was like, "Ooh, well, we just break down the house." And then I forgot that the back door was open. He had brought in like 3 baby snakes and spread them out throughout the house.
What?
Yeah, no. That's a no from you, dog.
Oh.
I mean, luckily the baby snakes were like didn't go very far because they were just like, but that's what he did. Like he set them down and then he popped them around and they would like coil up into a little ball and we were like, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, my old cat. Not Jack, but the cat before that, Midnight.
Oh yeah.
He was an inside out and indoor outdoor cat, and so like he would go outside and hunt all the time, and had literally like he caught a bat. He had caught bats before, birds, chipmunks, squirrel. Like he caught everything. Much to my mom's upsetness.
Oh yeah, tons of
Yeah.
chipmunks.
Yeah.
Tons of chipmunks.
Yeah.
And then birds, too. Which we used to have a bird feeder and like bird houses in our yard.
Mm-hmm.
But then like once we realized our cat was like,
Oh yeah.
he was gonna kill everything.
Yeah.
We were like, that's just evil.
Yeah.
And so we took down all our bird feeders and bird
Yeah.
houses.
I don't think we had that many when we had Midnight.
No, that's mean to have a bird feeder and a cat.
Yeah, or he would like wait where they had like because he had a bunch of trees around, in the forest, and he would just kind of wait by the tree where like they had their nests and stuff. Yeah, rough times. And then we had Jack, who didn't lift a finger for anything. So
No, wouldn't even go through doorways.
wouldn't even
inside
go
the
through
house.
doorways. So bless.
right.
All right, our counter is restarted, so we will start back. And
Oh, boy.
I'll let everyone see my creepy background.
3,
Oh, yeah.
2, 1.
Oh god.
Now y'all can
No.
see Jonathan's creepy background.
Yeah.
Remember,
just
he's
try
the hero of the
unseeing
story.
that.
He's the hero of the story. I mean, he's kind of the everyman, right? Like he's the everyman. Like, he's not extremely good looking.
But I think the more unsettling thing about this part of the diorama, because it's Little Red Riding Hood in diorama form, was this was before the wolf attacks Grandma or Little Red Riding Hood or whatever. Like, this is just when the wolf's stalking Little Red Riding Hood, and he's already watching all of it.
Oh.
So it's like,
Oh.
wait a second.
So he's watching
Awkward.
something stalking Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
He's a
best
voyeur.
left,
Got it.
Okay. Let's move on.
we have so many questions already, Jonathan. Let's just go.
Fairyland
go.
Caverns, Lookout Mountain, Rock City.
Check him out.
Yeah.
Check him out before it's gone.
Before someone burns the whole
it's
place
not-
down. Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. All right. So getting
Hey,
back
look.
into our campaign. So Dradea. So Teagan, to answer your question from before, Dradea is just kind of like leading Juniper by the arm, like eventually like linking her arm with hers as she like leads her through the city. Juniper, it does seem like she knows a little bit more of where she's going than you did.
Okay. Taking a
prior.
different path. Like,
Right, yeah. I'm taking a more direct path because you took a very indirect path.
Oh yeah. But
So
I'm not noticing where they're going.
for Jurble and Teagan, you start to see like you kind of go she kind of takes you down a couple around a couple of corners. You see a couple of the canals go through the streets and little bridges that kind of go over them, connecting the different parts. And like just little stone bridges, and the gondolas pass under them, and you'll see a couple of gondolas, and you'll pass a few people as you're traveling. It's a little bit after like noon, so it's not as crowded as it was like a little bit ago when you first went onto the docks. But you do see people kind of like with carts, and it definitely seems like a working city. A lot of tritons, but mostly a mixed bag of races. Why don't all three of you make a perception check, please? Juniper at disadvantage because you're being led by the fawn.
All right, 16.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
So 14 before disadvantage. So
roll again.
okay. 3.
Okay.
That's why I call it disadvantage.
So
Awesome.
what was your roll, Jurble?
11.
Okay. And then Teagan, yours was 16?
Yep.
Okay. Teagan, you will notice at least once, seeing, well, maybe once or twice, seeing these like hooded, completely hooded figures kind of walking, just one at a time here and there. Like you'll see one as you're walking to the market, and you'll see another one as you get there. It seems odd. I mean, as I was explaining last week, it's not hot in the city, but it's also not like chilly enough to like warrant like a full cloak like that to be completely covered. So it does kind of stand out a bit. Yeah, so Dradea will lead you. It's probably like a 10 to 15 minute walk to get to the center of the city. And as you enter into the center, you'll see it opens up, and these kind of like tight streets that you were kind of traversing before and kind of like weaving through. It opens up, and you start to see some little like market, some like tents and things for little, for people selling goods. A little bit more activity here as people are doing their shopping. And then amidst all of that, you'll see kind of this open temple that has this beautiful gold dome. And you'll see it as soon as you kind of go like around a corner. You'll see this kind of gold dome towering over everything. And this building is, it's very open. Like it has, think of it like the structure, although it's not a tower, but like the structure in Relask, to where it has like these pillars and it's very open down there in the center. And you can kind of just see inside of it. And you see like some pews, and you see some other little things kind of like around in a circle that you can't really tell from this distance. As soon as you enter in the market area, Dradea will kind of stop and suddenly and kind of look to you, Juniper. So where'd you see him?
Okay. It was up here.
Okay. Got it. Just lead the way.
Okay.
But before you,
Go ahead.
what's our objective?
We're finding the guy in the green cape. I'm following Juniper.
And once we find him,
I'm going to take him in.
for what? Are you authorized to arrest someone?
I have to find out information.
So we're going to confront him.
So not take him in, but I just need to follow him.
All right, in that case.
So sneaky. Don't
Well,
shoot
once
the
we find
arrow.
him, yes. I mean, you could
So-
shoot the arrow. I mean, it's not a very good person. So if you want to kill them, I would like to ask questions first.
See, there's a reason I
I
asked.
mean,
Hold on,
I-
you might learn something to Dradea. And I will cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us.
Okay. Awesome.
So you all get plus 10 to your stealth rolls for
Okay.
1 hour.
okay. There's no way I could fail this stealth check. Technically speaking.
All right. So is everyone being stealthy, like looking around for this green cloak?
Well, we're supposed to find
Yeah.
him and then,
Okay.
follow him, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Jurble will be stealthy.
So everyone who is going to be stealthy, roll a stealth check for me, please, with your advantage.
Boy.
Here's redemption.
Well, I mean, with like the plus 10
Oh.
bonus.
Oh God.
Yeah, this is redemption. Redemption.
21.
Okay. Bye,
okay.
boo boo.
Sorry. Even with a plus 10, I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Gerbil got a
But it's a
35.
14. Oh my God.
I
How?
rolled a natural 19, and then I have a plus 16 because of Pass Without a Trace.
Wow. So, okay.
So 35, Gerbil disappears.
There-
How?
so,
How?
Teagan, for once, because you got, what, a 20-some
Yeah.
Teagan?
21.
So, Teagan, for once, you kind of, like, take a look, and you don't see Jurble suddenly.
Impressive.
So, you kind of sneak into the shadows after, kind of start, like, not really that many shadows in the middle of the day, but you can blend into the crowds and just kind of, like, seem very inconspicuous as you're moving about this marketplace. Juniper, what did you get again? A 13?
Well,
11?
let's see. It was a 10 and a 1, and I have a 3, so it was 14. total.
Okay. So 14, you are able to you start kind of blending in, but you, oof. Okay. You start kind of blending in, but then all of a sudden but then you notice like you don't see Jurble suddenly, and wait, you don't see Teagan or Dradea. So it kind of throws you off a bit. Wait, where did they go? But you're able to kind of blend in with the crowds and kind of keep stealth from most things, it seems. You would assume. So, as I said, you have this marketplace that kind of goes around, for the most part, the temple, this open temple. Pretty good sized. Are you staying to the marketplace, or are you going inside the temple at all? Any of you?
It's a fairly open temple, right? So if
Yes.
he was,
If Jurble could still be stealthy, he'd kind of go into the temple that Junie kind of.
Oof. The temple is completely empty. There are people out in the market, but like there's no one passing through the temple right now that you can tell from being a distance away.
Real quick, while Jurble's in the temple that Judy pointed out, how does the Great One's temple look compared to like?
You would have to go
Real
inside
West?
the temple to see it.
Am I not in the temple?
Oh, did you go into the temple completely? Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Jurble, so we'll go with you first. You kind of, go through some crowd and you see this open temple, and it looks pretty empty. You step in and you see like the pews kind of in a couple of sections. And you start seeing like the different little different altars to different gods that are kind of peppering the outer rim of this circle. Are you going to take a look at any of those? And make a perception check while you're here.
Did Junie indicate which part of the temple?
I think she just mentioned it.
Okay. Well, then I'll do a quick look. I heard her say Great One.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I'm just trying to see if I see anything familiar.
Yeah.
I think she mentioned all the vials. All the
10.
Yes. She did mention there were a bunch of vials. Okay. All right. Okay. So you do you start kind of looking around the edge of this kind of circular temple, and you see different altars, just little tiny small things that have different gifts and stuff on them, and they'll be some of them will have seats around the altar, some of them will have some potted plants around the altar, just little things where people can go and worship. Some of them are gods that you recognize, some of them are gods that you don't really recognize but seem vaguely familiar. You do what catches your eye is one just a few feet away from you seems to kind of give off this sparkle, as several little glass vials are surrounding it. It's a bug in here, and I'm just what is this? Okay.
Is it a moth?
Well,
is it Mothman?
I don't know what it is.
man.
It looks big for just a fly.
It's important. What kind of legs do they have?
Oh, it just fell behind my bed. Great.
Is it Jeff Goldblum?
Give me 1 second.
It's Jeff Goldblum.
Don't kill it. It's Jeff Goldblum.
So patrons to our channel.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a Patreon.
It's
Yeah.
true.
It's great. At the $20 tier, you get to join a lot of us for movie night.
Movie night.
Once a month, we usually do a double feature.
Oh my
What we
God.
watch can
Wow.
it's always a surprise to what we're watching movie night.
Except for we watched a really good movie on Bad Movie
I
Night.
guess we'll never know.
Well,
We'll
it's
never know.
it's not bad movie night. We can watch good movies. It just fell into bad movie night.
We
I was
have a
just telling
command for
all
it. I looked into
our lovely viewers about our Patreon and movie night.
Yeah.
We're vamping here. We're vamping.
Yeah.
Great. It's
But
great.
bum.
All right. So, yeah, you notice an altar with some kind of sparkling glass vials around it. Triple.
Of course, that's the one I went to.
Is there anything familiar at that altar? Like,
Yeah, if you step closer to it, you do see kind of carved into the altar, not crudely, I mean, it's pretty expertly done, the Great One. And around this kind of stone, this piece of stone that has that carved into it, are all of these different, some are different sizes, but they're mostly smaller glass vials with something sparkling almost inside of them.
What's this music?
I'm not gonna.
And the vials are giving off a little, some of them not, are giving off a little bit of a glow.
I'm gonna look around. Nobody's there, right? Still, I'm just gonna kind of
Make another perception check for me, please.
And 9.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see anyone.
Jurble's not gonna pick up a vial, but he's just gonna kind of bend down and look closer. Just get a quick look to see what's going on there.
Yeah, you kind of bend down, and they said there are probably around 100 here, just kind of littered. Some of them are kind of have been knocked over. Some of them have little notes sitting under them, and you kind of take a look at, without touching it, look at one, and it does seem to have, and this one kind of gives off a little bit of a glow, and it has, and the ones around it seem to have crystals inside of it.
Okay. Jurble kind of quickly, nonchalantly get back up, but just and then also, real quick, just do a real quick look for, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. My new deity that I'm now, what was her name? I was about to say Emersina, but that's not, that's not
Oh, Selene?
No, it's the drow one.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm completely blanking
it's
too.
weird.
I got it.
Can't believe I'm
I got it.
forgetting my
Give me
own-
1 second. Just give me 1 second.
You forgot your own goddess.
I mean, I've only been following her for 3 weeks.
It's Elistray.
Elistray.
Yes.
Yeah, not lols.
Very quickly, after seeing the crystal vials at the Great One,
Yeah.
just gotta very quickly do a scan for Illustrate, and if I see it, go up there, do a quick prayer, get out of there.
Yeah, I would say that you see, well, make a investigation check, please.
Investigation. That's worse than my perception. Hooray!
Oh.
You were not built to be a PI there, Bugbear.
Yeah, no. That
Jurble
is
Smith.
a 12.
Okay. It takes you a bit, and you start to get a little bit nervous because you're still kind of, as you're looking, more people start kind of moving into the temple.
Okay.
If you have a few people gathering in a couple of different groups, but it takes you 5 to 10 minutes, but you do find an altar too. You don't think
If it was going to take that long, I would not.
Okay, all right, yeah.
I was going to do a quick look.
People start
I couldn't
moving
see
in.
it.
You don't see it then within the first 10
Okay.
minutes.
Then it's okay. Jurble will just say his own prayer eternally. You know, it's not about where you worship. It's about, you know, your heart or whatever.
Make another perception check for me, Jurble.
Oh.
I keep looking
Gosh.
over here for that bug, and I don't see
Okay,
it.
I've gone through like 3 different dice.
gonna
Okay, let's
Attack
try
me
the
whenever I
digital
go to
dice again.
bed.
Nope, that's another 9.
Okay.
Everything hates me.
You do see like 1 or 2 people moving towards the Great One altar.
Okay, yeah, getting out of there.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. So you head out of the temple. Teagan, what are you? Anything you're specifically looking for, other than a man with a green cloak?
Yeah, other than that. If I spied those, I mean, that's the second time, yeah, with the dark robe. I'm just going to, you know, while I'm scanning for the guy in the dark green, I'm just trying to pay attention to the comings and goings of these dark robed
Okay.
fellows.
Make
Are
a
they going in
perception
and out
check
of the
for me,
temple?
please.
Yep. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. All right. Okay. You might see one other cloaked figure kind of move towards the open temple. And just kind of sit down on one of the pews. You said it was a dirty 20, right?
15 plus 5.
All right. All right, yeah, so you'll notice one of them sit down in the temple.
But nothing out of the ordinary of somebody worshiping.
No, it doesn't seem like they haven't moved. They're not moving towards an altar of any sort. They're just sitting down. It's still inside the temple.
Okay, well, I'm going to do a little both. One night for the, you know, dark green robe, and
Okay.
one just, you know,
Gotcha.
noticing their comings and goings.
Juniper, what are you doing?
Since Jurble and Teagan kind of have the temple covered, where is Dradea? Is she with us, or is she outside
You
the
lost
temple?
track of Dradea.
Oh no. I suppose I just realized that, didn't I?
And you didn't really see where Jurble or Teagan went either.
That's right. They disappeared.
Yeah.
Well,
Except for Boo Boo.
except for Boo Boo. He's everywhere. Can't escape him. Then Junie's gonna go back to the last place she saw our mysterious man.
So to the temple?
Person. Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna head back to
All right.
her temple. Because that's the last information that she told everyone else. So
Okay.
why does everyone leave me?
So you went back to the temple. I would say that once you got to the temple, you'd probably see Jurble kind of looking around.
Okay.
And we'll say that by the time you get over here that you're catching him just as he's like, some crowds are starting to kind of move in, and you see Jurble kind of like moving through a couple of the crowds towards coming out of the temple.
Oh, how did you cast a spell? You just disappeared. I've never seen anyone who could do that. I just kind of okay. Beside the fact, did you find anything at that temple? It's not my temple. I probably should clarify that.
Good to know. Yeah, let's keep on moving. No, I was just checking temple. I'll fill you in later. You don't have any crystals in your arms, do you?
What?
Okay.
What?
Forget I asked. You're fine. You're fine.
Oh.
You're fine.
Make a perception check, Juniper.
Oh no.
This isn't to notice Jurble sweating, but for something else.
Okay.
At this point, you probably just assume Jurble sweats.
16.
Okay. All right.
That's a. You know
Okay.
what? Okay.
So
Straight.
at this point, Juniper and Teagan, you're kind of moving outside of the temple a bit, kind of through the market, weaving in and out of crowds. And you saw the cloaked figure go into the temple and sit down. Juniper, you probably would have saw that too. But it's not like a green cloak. It's the fully cloaked robed figure, red, in fact. Juniper and Teagan, without knowing, you both at the same time see a green cloak move through the crowd about 30 feet away.
Okay. Who else can I see? Can I see Juniper?
You can. It takes you a moment, but you kind of see them as some people pass through. That you see Juniper and Jurble kind of standing just at the edge of the temple.
How far away are they?
And make another perception check for me, Teagan.
Sure.
Juniper and Jurble are probably about 20 feet away from you right now.
16.
Okay. You would also see Dradea not near them, but kind of off to the right, in another part of the market, trying to move through crowds and not doing a very good job.
Okay. This is before I try to go over there and risk losing contact, even though it's a little crowded, I'm just going to try something. I'm just going to pull a pebble out of my little sack that I have on my belt and throw it at. Is Jurble's with?
Yes, you see Jurble and Juniper standing together.
I'll throw it at Jurble. Jurble's head, most likely.
Oh wait.
Bigger target.
What are you throwing
Pebble.
at him?
I have
pebble?
a sack of pebbles.
Make a dexterity check, please.
Okay.
And
check,
make a perception.
20.
Make a perception check, Jurble.
Nat 20 triple backs.
Oh.
Like David and Goliath.
Yeah.
A 10. 6 more.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a check, not a save, right? That was
Right.
Guess what?
What?
That is a 4.
Okay. All right. Well, so Teagan,
Stick bugs.
you throw the pebble and it doesn't quite make it to Jurble, but kind of bounces off of the cobblestone, and hits Jurble square in the nose.
Does he
You see
look
me?
over?
Not
Does
for
he
the
even
4.
look?
Make a perception check, Jurble.
Another one?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Surely, like, odds. This should be better, right?
Maybe.
I mean,
Guess what?
What?
12. Slightly better.
better. It's
Uh,
better.
It takes you a couple of looking through the crowd of what, and you do see Teagan through a parting crowd.
It's been 5 minutes.
Yeah, now if I make eye contact with him, I will point in the direction of the green cloak.
If you look in
Judy
that
see
direction,
the green
Teagan,
cloak?
no, you don't see the green cloak now.
Oh God.
Of course.
Oh no.
Did Judy point out? Because did Juniper see it?
I saw it too.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, Juniper saw it.
But then
Juniper, what were you? Yeah, you're probably. Were you?
Then I got
Would
hit
you
with the
be
pebble.
distracted by Jurble and the pebble situation?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I would probably be concerned if someone just got smacked in the face with a pebble.
Sure.
But I mean, Would I have just left and followed the green cloak and just left him in the...
That's up to you.
Oh. No. Juni's sticking together. Unlike earlier. Nope. She's just... oh. And then smack. And then...
Yeah. And then so when you look back, the green cloak is gone.
No! He was... Oh, it's... That... He was right there!
Well, that's where Teagan's pointing to. Gosh.
Oh, God. He probably threw that rock at you. We should really get him.
And I will move in that direction that I saw the green cloak and keep looking.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully Jurble will notice me going that way and follow.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just,
Make a fresh perception check, Teagan.
Do you really? Oh, maybe
10.
hit you in the face.
Okay.
this has been a terrible day for Jurble.
Yeah, tough rolls today.
You think that you see just a peak of green through through another crack, kind of leading outside of the market and going into like some of the tight streets with the canals. You think you see a green cloak kind of turn a corner down there.
All right, I'll keep going.
Okay. All right, Juniper and Jurble, what are you doing?
Just go in that direction.
Suddenly, Dradea runs up to you. Did you find anything? And she has a coffee in her hand.
Damn it!
No, I think
What? Did you see it?
Thank
you
God
see it?
Teagan's not there.
someone
You
hit me
charged
with
by
a
the
rock.
Her
hour,
ears
and
kind
you
of
were.
perk up.
Let's go this way. I think Teagan is going this way.
Okay, all right, let's go. She'll kind of just like grab your arm, Jurble, and just kind of lead you forward in the direction that you pointed.
Jurble like just looks at Judy with his like look of panic. Just help me.
Junie is now less excited. She's going, but a little bit slower.
Oh man. All right. So Teagan, make another perception check for me, please, as you lead the way. And Juniper and Jonathan, Juniper and Jurble do the same.
Off an 18 to a 10.
Too many J's.
Right now. You want a perception, you said?
Hey,
Yes.
it's
Perception. Teagan, what was yours?
Same roll. 5 plus 5, 10.
Okay. All right.
My passive is a 15 for guys.
okay. 14.
Yay!
Slowly on.
14. Okay. All right. And Juniper?
15.
Okay. So Juniper and Jurble, you're able to keep up with Teagan. Teagan, you it's the same situation. You think you see the green, you
Just
get
glimpses,
to where the green cloak is down the street. Jurble and Juniper, you're like following him like out of the market, down a street beside a canal, passing people as they're like coming towards the market or leaving the market. And Teagan, you catch another glimpse like down another street.
Oh boy. I'll keep looking.
Okay. All right. Make a perception check for me, please.
What are the odds? What are the odds?
Did you get another
No.
5?
A 5.
No!
Teagan.
1 5.
Oh!
3 5s in a row.
Wow.
Stop using D&D Beyond.
Teagan,
Yes.
you get to a point to where you get to where you saw the green cloak. Juniper and Jurble, make perception checks for me while I do this. You get to where you think you saw the green cloak, and you look around and nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. And you see people wearing green, but it's not that same color, that kind of like bright forest green that you saw in the cloak before.
13.
Okay.
12.
Okay. I would say with all of you together with Dradea, you're able to keep up, and so you catch up with Teagan. Out of breath.
This is ridiculous.
Wait,
Jurble
Coffee?
where'd he go?
and Jurble never saw the green cloak at all.
No.
Taking a look at the coffee and go like, are you kidding me?
Hey, I was hiding good, and so then I thought,
Where-
well, I didn't see anything, so I grabbed a coffee really quick. There was no one in line, so I thought, why not?
Do you know for a fact that the guy in the green cloak has a penchant for coffee? Because that's the only reason
no.
I can think of for you getting coffee.
Where
Stab.
did you last see? Which direction was?
And I'll give the general direction that I've seen him. Like,
Well,
black.
you got to where the last place you saw him. Now he's gone. So you
Spread out.
didn't see him. Okay. All right.
So what
cool.
area?
Got it. And she like pulls her cap down a bit and like heads off in a direction.
Where'd she get a cap?
And who
She's
wears
had
a
that.
cap?
It's like one of those like
Yeah.
Sherlock detective
Yeah.
caps.
Oh no, he's got
It's a deer
Yeah.
stalker
Yeah.
cap.
He's a
Yeah.
deer stalker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better now. Even better and sad.
Okay. So, what is the area we're in? What does it look like?
You're kind of in like it's kind of in one of the canal streets. You have a canal to one side of you, like a wall to one side. There are bridges going over the canal. You have like boards of like maps posted that are like carved into wood. People are passing you on the street. So there are other like streets kind of going like turning down different different alleys with like some with canals, some not.
Okay, which way did Dradea go?
Dradea went to the east.
Okay. Should we split up?
No.
The west, south.
Okay.
Which way did we come from?
You came from south.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go towards the water, towards the canals.
Okay, so you're going north.
Going north. Okay. I'm going north, I think. I mean, I know it's north. I know it's north. It's funny. I have
Dude.
that feet.
Do you want me to go the same direction as Dradea, or do you?
I don't think.
Jurble will send it to Teagan.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Actually, just stay close, and 4 eyes are better than 2. Stay
Okay.
with me, like 10 feet apart.
Okay.
No.
And you're going west.
I have a general, I'm whatever direction the last I saw him. That's the direction.
You were at where the last place you saw him. When you got to the last place you saw him, you didn't see him again.
So we don't know what direction. So
So are you going west, Teagan?
that's the only place no one's gone.
No one's
So-
gone west. You came from
I will
south.
go west.
Okay.
I will go west. Go
All
west.
right. So
Okay.
Do we make a sound if we find him? How do we?
you've already ran away. Did you come
I know. No,
Yeah,
she's
we don't.
she's talking to herself as she's walking north.
Oh, man.
What do I do if I find him? I don't.
back?
We're terrible at this.
Juniper, make a perception check, and you either Teagan and Jurble, you can either make separate perception checks or make one with advantage.
With my Lex, I will help Teagan get advantage.
Let's see.
Okay. I'm going to roll.
2, 3,
Real time?
4.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay.
Well,
Of course.
Okay. 16 better. 16 plus
Okay.
5. 21.
All
30.
right. Great. Teagan and Jurble, you do not see any green cloaks. Juniper, you do not see any green cloaks.
I don't think there is a green
You
cloak.
want to keep going, or do you want to go back and go north or east? Dradea went east.
I'll Judea went east. Let's go east.
Okay.
Ooh,
Ooh.
cat purse.
Nice cat purse.
All right,
Do we get
so
inspiration for the cat purse?
going east, Jurble and Teagan, make another perception check for me, please, or one with advantage.
I will do the same thing. Help it.
Okay. Juniper, are you going east too, Juniper?
Yeah, she will have.
Okay, make a perception check as well.
Sticking with the dice. 17 plus 5. 22.
Okay.
I got a 16 plus 5, so 21.
Okay. Yeah. All three
Nice.
of you start heading east. No green cloak, but you do see Dradea. Kind of like up against a wall, looking around.
Does she have an ice cream cone now? Because
Yes, she does.
Good.
And you see her like lick it and kind of get back up against the wall, and she'll kind of like catch sight of you. Oh,
She still have her coffee.
I don't see. No.
Okay.
I don't see the green cape anywhere. She's talking to you like across, like you guys are like 30 feet away, like across the canal. I don't see the green cloak anywhere. Nowhere.
Didn't she
But
say
this
she
is
was a
good.
professional?
She's good at spending people's money by the hour, apparently. This might be a really good business plan.
Gotta sarcastically point to the ice cream cone, like keep going, maybe he's in the bottom of the cone.
Oh,
And she'll kind
no.
of like look down and like around her.
I think.
And he just like waves and keeps him going.
Oh my gosh.
Junie's rethinking all of her this, everything, just rethinking all of her life decisions and going and following Teagan.
Teagan, where are you going? Y'all started going east, so you went east for a bit.
Probably
Go
east,
back.
west. Let's. Well,
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going north.
yeah, let's try north.
Going north
Over.
towards the docks.
Backtrack 3 times.
Yeah, towards the docks. Yeah.
Teagan, you know, same thing. If someone wants to do one with advantage, and then someone else can roll perception as well. So, Juniper, if you want to roll a perception.
I do. Natural 20, so 25.
Bingo.
Yeah.
12 plus 5, 17.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So yeah, the two of you are Jurble following, are able to, and you'll see kind of Dradea kind of tailing behind, trying to keep her ice cream cone from falling over. And no green cloak, but you make it back to the docks and to the Armed Pear.
Yam. Yam.
It's not very crowded, you know. Again, it's
It changes name at certain times.
Wait,
Dradea catches up with you. Oh man, that was a lot of running. I can't believe we lost him.
Teagan. Listen, I'm not above.
Should we go and like get some refreshments at the tavern and like reconvene, kind of rework our strategy?
There's no strategy. There's been no strategy.
Jurble just goes into the bar.
There's been
Hey, I think Jurble's got it. Jurble, you got a plan, and she'll follow you into the bar.
Oh no. Real quick, when I go into the bar, first, is our party still there? Aside from Zephyr.
Make a
and
perception
Picture?
check, please.
Oh no. This is in
Hey,
fact.
natural 20.
Wow.
Woo!
Yes, you see Caszeel and Polo and Renerius in the back, same table in the back corner booth, and Polo is just going into this story, waving his quill around, while Caszeel is like intently listening.
With that natural 20, did I see any green cloaks in the bar?
No, you don't see.
It was worth a shot.
You don't see a green cloak. No. Yep. Don't see it. That's it.
Anything
You only see
of
your
note?
friends. Minus
Natural 20
minus
goes
Pixarin and minus Pixarin and Zephyr.
Okay. Jurble will just go. He'll start going towards the booth. Just pause for a second, and then go to the bar.
then the vampires will. Yeah.
Then they'll go to the bar. Can I have another ginger tea?
Sure. She'll put the quill behind her ear and start making up some more tea. Look like you've had it rough. Your friends have been back there talking. Haven't asked for anything though, so here you go. She set a tea in front of you. Juniper and Teagan, what are you up to?
I am going to go, since we're at the docks, I'm going to ask the nearest, there's a gondola and a gondola pilot, driver, captain, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
If he's seen a guy who looks just kind of like me with a green cloak and dark hair.
Yeah, so you approach, a female Triton with this long green hair up in a ponytail, wearing black leather and kind of like a shiny silvery looking top. Someone that looks like you.
Kind of, same apparel, darkling green cloak, and with darkish hair.
No, but you might want to ask people in the bar, maybe?
Yeah,
You might know, or if you see other Tritons, usually most of us drive a gondola, a gondola, but wouldn't hurt to check, but I haven't seen anyone like that, no.
Okay, if you do, and I'll give her a gold piece. We'll
Okay.
be at the bar.
All right, so if I see one this evening, you'll be at the bar.
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Keep an eye out. She'll kind of nod her head and kind of turn back to her gondola, doing some repairs on it.
And I'll head back to the bar.
Okay, Juniper, what are you doing?
She's just kind of pacing outside the docks. Probably would have been.
See some cats pass by you,
Yeah,
kind of talking to each other
Hey.
in low voices.
She's gonna kneel down. Psst. Kitty. Excuse me.
They kind of
I'm sorry.
They kind
I
of
don't know.
look at you with this kind of look of like when you say kitty, they're like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that rude? I'm new here. I'm new here, and Blackberry is most of the conversation I have here.
this black and white kind of furry cat will not kind of very fluffy. Will kind of stop and turn and sit down, and the other one's this kind of gray tabby with this white on its chest. They both have little coin purses almost on their collars. Do you need something? Meow.
Meow. It's been a real terrible day. I see you have a coin purse. I also have a coin purse. Maybe we can have a chat. We are looking for someone, a friend, with a
Start licking their paw while they're listening.
Yeah. Blackberry, don't fall asleep. Come on. We're looking for someone in the city. Not an elf. Half elf, Teagan. And they keep running away. We see them and they slip into the crowd and someone else might want to do them harm. So we need to find them first. Do you know how to find people? I mean, is there someone we can talk to? Can we talk to you?
Yeah, well, we see quite a few people meow through the streets every day. Meow.
Meow.
But I am not sure. Meow. The green cloak. Meow. And the one with that's fluffy, is like,
Don't
Meow.
mind Jerry. He says meow after everything.
you
It's
might
kinda
want
weird.
to, meow, we can, meow, if you give us some time, meow, we can check around, meow.
Oh God.
Would that be meow acceptable, meow?
Meow. How much time? Meow.
Start looking at like a bug on the planks.
Oh, right. She's gonna reach into her.
One turns and starts like following the bug away, but the other one's still kind of looking at you.
Yeah. Right. She gets out her wallet that has not been stolen this whole time, and takes out a silver piece. How much time exactly? Our friends might be in danger. I don't know.
Make a perception check, Juniper.
Okay.
As you get into your wallet.
Oh God. This is okay. It really is a 20. This is the third one I've rolled tonight. It's a 25.
Okay. It seems a little bit lighter. Meow, you got something for me, Meow?
Much lighter. Well, she'll shake it.
Meow.
Well, less than I thought, apparently. Cities.
Meow, you have to watch out, Meow, for your purse, Meow.
Oh, I know. Yes. Okay. She'll put the silver piece back and take out a gold and not try and count her money in front of the cats, and she'll slide a gold piece to the cat.
Oh, Meow, and it'll kind of turn its head to show its coin purse.
Oh.
There's a little place that you can kind of like slide, almost like a slot you can slide a coin in.
Oh goodness. Okay, all right. No, this is new.
We could just Meow, put it in Meow.
Meow. Right, Meow. And she will.
I can't Meow pick things up like you can, Meow.
Oh, of course. Oh, how inconsiderate of me. Okay, here, and she'll blink. Put the gold piece in.
Thank you. So what is this Meow question? Meow information?
We're looking for someone in the city that is not our friend.
A cat, Meow?
Oh no, human-sized.
Big Meow.
Big Meow.
Ugly Meow?
Let's just assume no. But I'm not sure. I mean,
and it's not a cat, Meow.
It's not a cat. It's a large person in a cloak, in a green cloak with black hair. It's not someone you would have seen us with before. But maybe you didn't see us before. I don't know. This is so Meow.
Could miss you, Meow.
Yes.
You've been running on the docks, Meow, all day, Meow.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, Meow, I've seen you, Meow.
Okay. So so we're not looking for our friend who you might have seen, Teagan. Someone else in the green cloak running around this town. They keep getting away from us.
Okay, Meow. So Meow, find Meow. Let you know, Meow.
Yes.
Where, Meow? Contact Meow.
Oh, oh boy.
Another cat kind of passes by.
Meow. Probably the Cute Lord Inn, but Cute Lord Inn. That was the one.
Meow.
These are all just druids that like
its tail starts, kind of like swaying back and forth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cafe, Meow.
Cafe.
Coffee,
yes.
Meow.
Coffee. Sooner?
Meow.
Can it be sooner, or is it
Oh, Meow, go and just Meow, ask some friends, Meow, and it will just kind of like turn and just kind of like pounce off.
Juni's just sitting
jingling as its coin purse kind of like bounces up and down, a little bit jingling.
That sound,
Yeah.
The sound makes Junie like immediately like count her wallet.
On the planks with water underneath?
No, she'll
okay.
back up to solid ground.
Okay. All right, so you're dumping out all of your coins.
And she's sitting in the middle of the dirt, just flop down. Oh no.
Well, it's not
oh, no.
dirt, it's board and
Boards,
some rock.
okay.
But
Some rock.
Yeah. So let me just well, I think I remember.
Yeah.
So
She's accustomed to a very nice lifestyle.
So
Was.
all right. Oof. Okay. Let's see here. Let me do some calculations here.
Oh, Black Bear, you are the worst. I swear, this happens every time. You're supposed to watch out for me.
Okay, you count about 180 gold pieces gone.
Wait, I missed the first part. How this happened? Do we know?
Mm-mm.
Where's that portal at? Where's the portal at? Where? Oh. Have you ever heard a satyr pirates swear? There's a lot of this is yeah.
Yes.
So turns like a slight shade of red. Just sitting there on the planks, like distraught, as if her day couldn't get any effing worse, and now she's poor. I hate this city. I hate this party. Oh, not you, Blackberry. God, why? It's fine. Who was it? Oh, Jesus. Okay, and she's just getting up and like pacing, trying to remember. She's got her hand on her sword, like, oh, okay. There's nothing I can do. Okay, you know what? Maybe the cats will find my money too. Maybe they'll find the person we're looking for. Maybe they'll find my missing gold. Maybe it'll all turn out. Maybe I left it in my other shirt. Okay. No. Oh, I hate this. City. Meow. Oh no. Oh, wasn't that? Oh. Did the cat's bags look considerably heavier when they left?
You can't tell. You don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm not just gonna assume it was the cats automatically. It could be any number of dozens of people I just ran through in a crowd. Oh, Junie, why? This is why I prefer ships. I know everybody. I'm going to know everyone by the time we're at the docks. I know everyone we're on there. I trust my captain.
But I mean, did it just take the coin purse?
No.
They gave it back, which
It's
is
true.
even more peculiar.
Yeah. Trust me, she's how? Oh, I don't even want to know how this happened. How? Just gonna sit there. You know what? They can find themselves. I don't even.
All right. So while Juniper sits down sadly on the by the tavern, Jurble, you're at the bar, or actually Teagan, what were you up to?
After my conversation, I would probably just check in with everybody at the tavern.
Okay. Dradea walked in after Jurble and like plunked down into your regular seat where the rest are sitting. Kind of like throws in the last bite of her cone, her waffle cone.
Detective work, tough business, huh?
Teagan, let me tell you about it. You won't believe how many leads like this I have to go on, and then they just get lost, and it's
that doesn't surprise me
exhausting.
at all.
It's exhausting.
When was your last successful?
My last successful what?
When you had to track somebody down? When's the last time you successfully did that?
Oh, the last time.
Days, weeks, months, years, never.
Oh, well, I mean, it was just about, I don't know, 2 months ago, probably. Yeah, someone's dog ran off, had to go and get it.
Oh, you found a dog.
I did, yes. Ran off a couple of cities over. Was all the way over in this Rebel Town, Lisor or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not too far out of Relesque. Passed by this really weird, check this one place because I tried to check all the places, and there was this one weird house by a lake that I checked, and that was strange. And so then, yeah, I kept going and
Yeah.
got the dog. Only took
Good.
me like 5 days.
Well, mission accomplished.
Mission
That
accomplished.
must have paid a lot that you can go through a couple months without a job.
Oh, certain people pay a lot for their animals.
I guess. Yeah, some are very attached.
Animals just go up missing. They need someone to find them.
Okay, nice cat, by the way. I don't know where you got that.
Oh, thanks. I've had this. She in fact put it on before when she was leaving the cafe. When she headed out the night before, she put it on. Yeah, I just picked it up somewhere. Friend gave it to me. I don't know. Something. You get so many hats, you just don't know what to do with them.
Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna go take another look around.
So, how did y'all know Wineda?
We met back on Osbergen.
Me and her are like this. Tight, close.
I don't know if I should really, I gotta check in with her before I give out too many details of how we met.
Oh, that's understandable, sure.
So
I see what you're doing there, Teagan. You think I'm not catching on, but I did. I caught on to that. But hey,
Good.
all's fair.
Keep right on up. Yep.
To kind of take something off the table, like some extra tea, and start drinking it.
See, never mind.
She's a nice person, right? Wineda.
Very nice person. Very
Yeah.
nice person.
Yeah.
Does a lot of good things for people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He said, tight.
I'm surprised she hasn't. Has he made you something?
Made me something?
Yeah.
Mechanical? No.
Well.
I don't roll with that.
Oh, okay. Too cool for school. I see. Okay.
Oh, it kind of muddles up the business, and sometimes, they'll break down, and then what am I if I have to keep chasing after or keep fixing broke down equipment? Not saying that her work isn't exemplary, it is, but then also sometimes things just happen. I don't want to have to be responsible for another thing just rolling around or following me, so I travel mostly alone.
That's
And then
probably
meet
good.
people like you. And here we are.
Here we are. Here I am. Oh,
If I would have had a warforged with me or something, I might not have, or an automaton, I might not have stopped to, talk to y'all. I would have been, with the warforged. So it works out.
Somehow I'm in the same boat with you there. I wish you really did have a warforged.
You wish you had a warforged, or I
No,
did?
we wish you had a warforged.
Oh, why?
Because then we wouldn't have met. But anyway, I'm kidding.
You didn't want to meet me? I think I'm a very likable person, Tate. I think you just need to kind
I
of
think you
open
would think
yourself up
that.
a bit. Rhaenyra's is sitting at the table. I think you're a very likable person, Dradea. Thank you, Rhaenyra. See, these folks like me. I like you.
All right. Well, you just hold
I'm
on.
gonna get something to drink. I'll enjoy catching up with your friends.
Okay.
Maybe I'll go and
Just
see what
drink the
Juniper's
rest
up
of the tea?
to. Yes, she did. I'm gonna see what Juniper's up to. I don't see her ears kind of twitch. Huh. I'll be back. She'll kind of leave, start making her way out to the front door. Jurble, you still at the bar?
Yes.
Okay.
He's sipping the tea and he'll ask the bartender. Sorry. What was your name? I don't think I caught it.
It's Tristan.
Tristan, do you have any beef jerky or bacon left over, or some kind of just meat, small little meat?
Yeah, I'm sure. Let me go and check in the back. Just kind of head back and be gone for a couple seconds. And how much are you looking for?
Oh, there's not a whole lot. I'm just, I'll kind of show little Griffin in the bag. I just, want her to eat something. It's been a busy day.
And she'll actually kind of like take a few steps back towards you. And is that a griffin?
Yeah.
It's lovely. It's so cute. And like she just kind of like, before she was kind of like this kind of a tough exterior, very kind of stoic. And it's just like she melts at this like griffin. Oh, it's so cute. Have you named it yet?
Not yet. I was trying to,
You should definitely name it. It's good to name pets within the first few times so that way they can get used to their name. Sorry, I didn't mean to like step on you there, but oh, it's so adorable. Here, let me go and get some meat. I'll be back. She'll turn and it'll be gone for like a couple of seconds and come out with this little plate, with this little bowl of meat. Here you go. Here.
Oh, thank you. How much do I owe you for it?
Oh, for this nothing. Just make sure the little guy gets some food. It looks hungry.
I'll set him on the bar and let him scarf down. Let her scarf down. I was thinking.
Timid. It's a little timid to get out of your bag.
Okay.
You have some. A few people have started kind of like you'll have like one person that has sat kind of near you at the bar. So it's a little timid to step out. Oh, the poor little guy's scared.
Yeah, it's been a busy ride. She was a little stowaway.
Oh,
my bag.
You got him here, right? It looks like one of the griffins from here.
Yes, she is from here. I don't know exactly where.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Stephanie, get your stuff together here. Sorry, just looking at a map here. Don't mind me.
I was
Oh, there's some over out east in the desert, and then also up north in Akamor. That's the places that I know have them.
What was that, Akamor?
Akamor, yeah. Auggamor.
Okay, I wouldn't think. Okay. Oh. Yeah.
I want to try there.
Yeah. I think I will.
I mean, if you're looking for more, I mean, there are some that breed them. Breeders. We don't have any here in the altar, but down in the Shadow Hollow, there are a few. At least that's what I've heard. Well, passing through. My parents used to own a ship, and I used to sail down there, so.
Yeah, we're still getting to know each other. But speaking of names, I was thinking maybe. Just thinking the name Tulip, but I wasn't quite
Tulip.
sure yet. Yeah.
I think that's a fine name. I mean, is there a reason you're naming it after a flower?
I just like flowers. Just flowers tend to be special in my life occasionally.
No, that's good to know. No. Glad. Well, I better get back to work, and she'll kind of put her quill in the back of, behind her ear and start, like, tidying up some things. Good luck.
Oh, yes, thank you, Tristan, for everything and for serving us in our... I feel like we've been a little bit pedantic running around.
Have you seen... you're fine.
Real quick, we're looking for somebody, someone in a green cloak, dark hair. We thought we saw him down by the temple, but we lost track of him. I say we don't know much about him.
In a green cloak?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen a few green cloaks, but, do you have any other description for them, or?
Just dark hair.
Other than your friend?
Other than my friend over there.
Got it.
Yeah.
I did see one, actually, early, well, no, was it late last night? It was late last night, yeah.
That might be the...
Ran out, and as soon as, wasn't but a couple minutes after that your fawn friend came in.
Oh, so they ran out after she got here, so she was here last night.
She asked me if I saw someone in a green cloak with the same description, and he had just left. Seems y'all just keep missing him.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's a common denominator. Oh, thank you. Is there any other thing you noticed about this person that I don't? All I know is...
I just came in,
green
got a
cloak.
drink. He did take the
What do you-
cloak off when he was here. Had dark hair. Kind of scrubby chin. A little bit of a start of a beard. Mustache.
Was
Didn't
he,
say much.
Could you tell if he was human or... half
No,
elf?
yeah, looked human. Had, I think it was green eyes, maybe greenish blue. For a human, he was not bad looking. If you're into that sort of thing.
Not really.
Yeah.
But, oh, well. Thank you again. What?
Yeah.
Do you remember what drink he had in case I ran into him and I want to get him a drink?
Oh, I
trouble.
think it was just a whiskey.
Alright. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time, Tristan. Thank you.
Sure. Oh, he did seem to have a little, like a crystal sphere with him. Like just small. Brought it out, looked at it, and then put it back in his pocket. Kind of chuckled when he did it. It's weird.
Is that? I'm not sure if I. Does that ring any bells for Jurble that Jonathan's not remembering?
Make a wisdom check for me, please.
Come on. One good roll. 15.
Okay.
15.
I'll give you
Not
that
bad.
you remember that there were a whole case of crystal spheres in not only Cullum's house, there's a whole like chest of them, like, you know, like a small case of them filled with them. And you also remember seeing them in a few places, but you did find them on like different mages and things.
Oh, those are the communication things,
Mm.
or no, the scrying things. They could see things.
That's what Cullum was telling you. Yes.
Okay. That's great. That gives me all the warm fuzzies. Okay.
You need anything else?
No, that's fine. You've been great. You sure I can't pay you for the meat for Tulip?
No, you're fine. If you're ever back in here, I'll see ya.
All right. Thank you, Tristan.
Sure thing.
He's just sweating.
Start kind of like cleaning up.
He's better at this point because he's stressed out by dealing with crazy people. He's talking to a normal person.
You're stressed out.
You'll hear Dradea in the back, like, I'm so tired.
Jurble was about to go take like the whole meat back to the group. Just stays.
Oh, that's right. No, she walked out to find
okay.
Juniper, so never mind. So it's free. She's not back there.
Jurble will.
You'll
We'll
hear her
go sit down
outside
and-
as she's exiting, be like, ah.
Thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, Jurble will go sit down and.
Hey, did you get a bowl of meat there? Saw you chatting with the bartender. It's Caszeel.
I get it. Yes. She actually
Gave you some
what
meat,
kind of
did she?
sadist it-
Gone. About 12 inches. Yeah.
Jurble turned to
I
Teagan.
gotcha. No, like.
She saw our green cloaked figure last night, and he ran out right before Dradea came in asking about it. But
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's her. She's not there. Sorry.
she's not there. And she gave a little more idea of what he looks like, because he took off his cloak. Human, kind of scruffy, beard, mustache, facial hair. I think she said like green, blue. It was green and blue. Some green or blue, one of those colored eyes. And then also, and Jurble will get a little more quiet and be like, "Do you remember those crystal spheres at Cullum's that he said you could, you know, spy on other mages and see what they're up to?" I forget who actually found those. I think it was Caszeel. Was it Caszeel?
They were
Somebody
shared
was-
with the party.
Yeah.
Whoever found them, like,
Okay.
everyone saw them.
So, alright, so, I don't know. It's just another thing to be a piece of the puzzle, I guess. I mean, not that it directly affects it. I mean, we know Wineda's now her employer, but I mean, how much more involved do we want to be with this case?
Junie's got a new case for you. If you don't want to follow this one.
Is nobody talking to Jurble?
Teagan.
No, I'm trying to think if I was. Yeah.
I
think if those crystal balls or spheres or whatever they are, then it's part of what we're. Then Wineda is looking for this person. I think it leads back. It's part of the puzzle, I believe. It's worthwhile checking into.
So, also, real quick, is Polo been listening intently, or is he still in his own little world?
It's well building.
He's been writing, but he'll occasionally like glance up, but then like he'll just go back to writing again.
Okay.
So he's listening,
But he's in his writer's mode.
right.
Also, did you happen when Dradea was kind of freaking out back there, thinking, you know, all conspiracy like we know who she was, you know, and that we must be working with them. Did you catch what she was describing as the organization, as something here in a big central tower / building? And remember how she responded when we showed interest in checking out the new library that was just built? So, do you think this is more interconnected than we realize?
Who did you say this to? Did you say this to?
Yeah, you're there at the table.
I'm mainly
Teagan.
talking to you, Teagan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think it's definitely. I think anything that has to do with those spheres.
Okay. So, how much do we tell Dradea?
Nothing. Right now, until we talk to Wineda. I wouldn't trust Dradea with, I don't know,
I mean,
leftover food scraps right at this point.
I mean, we've already given to her a lot more than leftover food
Yeah.
scraps, Teagan.
Yeah, she knows too much already. Just curious.
You're
to
an odd
Wineda.
one, Teagan. You scare me a little bit. And take that as you will, as a compliment. Yeah. Hey, Caszeel.
Yeah.
You remember Wineda, right?
Yeah.
Are you able to send a message to her real quick?
Sure. I think I can do that. So Caszeel will kind of, concentrate a bit. Message or sending?
Sending. I thought he had.
Oh yeah. Let me
Sending's
double
the
check.
one that you can.
You say
like,
sending.
That's the big one.
Yeah, sending is message is not going to work.
Right, sending. Yeah, sending.
Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure he does have it because he's done it before.
Yeah, we'll just say that he has it. That's fine. Yeah, so you'll see him concentrate for a bit, and what should I say?
Just, well, tell her who is calling, and just be like, "Hey, Wineda, been a while. We're here traveling. We ran into someone named Dradea, and we've kind of surmised that she might be working for you.
Okay.
Is everything okay?"
All right. So basically, if we trust her, if we should trust Dradea.
Yeah, or if she could give any more information as to what she's having Dradea do for her
Got it? Okay.
that we could help with.
Sure. Okay. Hello, Wineda. It's us. We have a fawn, Dradea, here. Says she knows ya. Please give confirmation. And also let us know what finding. That's all I got. I ran out.
Yeah.
So just give her a second. Maybe she'll respond right away. Oh. Okay. I think just he hears this, right? Yeah. He just hears the response. Okay. She says that she does know Dradea, that Dradea's working for her. Oh. Interesting. Fascinating. Never would have guessed that. That's wild. Oh, she has Dradea looking for Krist. And that's all in tonight's session.
I should have.
Boom. Wait,
Perfect setup.
I have to go back and look. Krist or Kring?
Kring was the younger brother that was kind of a doofus. Krist was the one that worked for the college.
So
yeah, Kring was the one whose finger you chopped off.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. And Krist was the one who
his brother had a security.
Before Timewimey, we saw get killed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But then that never happened.
Right.
And we never knew what happened to him after that.
Yep.
So.
All right, friends. So this has been The Forsaken, which is every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on Madbird Streams. We have lots of D&D content here on the channel. Usually Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays and Sundays. We have D&D 5e content at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have D&D content at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, as well as Dungeon Chat on Tuesday at 2 p.m., which is where we paint minis and craft dungeon tiles, and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, which is Man Art with Stuff, where I work on some fan art. And I would just like to say we had a few raids during our stream, so if any of you raiders are still around, thank you so much for Tyne's Dungeon, Lords of Gods and Men, One Geek 411. Thank you all so much for the raids and for the follows. You are the best. Quick schedule update is that so Dungeon Chat won't be happening tomorrow. I doubt Kier's Lament won't. Oh, I doubt that it will be happening tomorrow. Kier's Lament. I think that it won't be. Wednesday we should be having the Penumbra Assembly, and Stormfall and In Extremis on Friday and Saturday. Unsure. Tower of Dreams should be happening on Saturday, and on Sunday we should be having the Obsidian Scar back. So we've had a few of our shows off for a few weeks. We're trying to get them back over the next, either this week or next week. So super excited about that. We also have a Patreon, so if you're looking for ways to support the channel, great way to do so. Not only do you get some really cool stuff, we get more back, so it's a preferred way to support. Again, if you're looking for the opportunity. We usually like to raid over to someone, so let's see who is live with any content here. Oh, it looks like they have some good viewers though, but it looks like Dork Tales is live, so let's head on over to Dork Tales and give them a caw-caw in the chat. Again, y'all have been so awesome. A good place to keep up to date with our like schedule changes or whatever is our Discord. So scroll down on the page, and I think there's a little Discord link, or there it is. It's in the chat now. So check it out, and that's where you can kind of keep up to date. We also chat a bunch in the Discord, so great place to be. Anyways, heading over to Dork Tales. You are the best. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you hopefully later. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.